Hello everyone, how's it going? I am back again with another pick a card reading. Today's reading is going to be about what your angels really want to tell you. Today I wasn't even planning on doing a reading, but I woke up feeling like some messages were about to pour out of me. So I have 5 options. You guys know the drill. Drop the numbers, the stones, see what calls out to you guys. While you guys do that, I do want to let you know a few things. I am on Patreon. It's only $1 to support me on there. Also, you guys can follow me on Instagram, QueenAliceLove, for updates on everything I have going on, because right now it's quite a few amount of things. Also, you guys can check out my website and my Etsy store. I have a lot of different products over there, as well as some decks that I will be using today. Okay, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I also have a collective channel where I give my uncensored thoughts, so you guys can also check that out. Okay, let's just hop right into the reading and find out what are your angels really wanting to tell you right now. All right, let's get started. Okay, pile number 1, let's get into the reading. So first of all, I definitely feel like today's reading is going to be a little bit like unfiltered as well, just because of the fact that I really felt called to just do it and say whatever's coming through like super clear. I feel for this pile in particular, you guys could be very tired right now, but I actually feel like some of you may even feel sometimes like giving up or overwhelmed, but your angels are saying you are being very energetically affected by some people who do not want to see you guys win. This is the pile where I feel like you guys are either headed towards a win or you're already doing a really great job. And you're also my people who I feel are extremely outspoken, and you're not afraid to confront people on things that you don't agree with. I feel like you guys could be especially outspoken right now, or planning to be. And I feel that at times you just feel really exhausted, but I feel that a lot of that energy is just people, again, draining your energy. So I feel for you guys, spend some time alone and cleanse, evil eye, maybe research some kind of ways you guys can protect your energy better, what works best for you, salt baths, so on and so forth. I personally always like to light a lot of candles and send energy back if I can't transmute it. You guys know the drill. But anyway, envy, protection. Not only are you guys having a lot of eyes on you right now, but whatever's going to be happening next in your life is going to require a lot more protection. I think that's why your angels are kind of starting the reading off in this way, because I feel you guys are my healers. I feel like you guys have no problem swooping in and trying to help others and save others, and even putting yourself sometimes in dangerous situations energetically or even situationally. I'm not saying do that, guys, but I feel like you guys are my brave people who really want to make a difference in the world, and you guys are amazing people, and I'm cheering you on 110%. But your angels are also saying that your dreams need a practical plan and balance spirituality and practicality. Sometimes you're just saying, take some time out for you. And that's what they're really saying, because other than that, you guys are my practical spiritual people, which I feel like is so lost in the community these days, especially when real world events happen and people want to step outside and say like, oh, not my dog, not my fight. But you guys are my truly in tune spiritual people who are in tune empathetically with the pain and suffering of others. So of course you can't just sit around and watch the world crumble. Like, you guys are always going to try to step in, make a difference. And you're just saying you're going to be winning because of that, and you stay winning. You've always been my good-hearted people. You've always been my amazing people. You guys may feel like a minority, but I feel that you have so much power and so much influence that's why people stay mad. I always tell my light workers and my healers that you always experience this large dose of people sending you evil eye, people triggered by you because of your high vibration and your divine protection, and your angels stay protecting you guys. But I feel like right now you guys could be especially exhausted and may also be especially like I said, outspoken or just going after things right now that you are passionate about. And I feel that you're not being told to stop, but sometimes maybe slow down, protect, and cleanse. Consult an expert. It's really interesting, one, because I do feel as well that you guys are very, very spiritually in tune, so you're very aware of some of the narcissism and some of the other things that have gone on in the spiritual community. Because it's really interesting, because I'm seeing you guys telling people like, hey, maybe you should talk to an expert or something like that. So I feel maybe you guys have been encouraging people to educate themselves or to like speak to an expert. Like, maybe some of you guys are like my psychics and my healers, and you may have clients or people that come to you and you're like, hey, this is not really my area of specialty, I'll forward you to someone else. Like, I always say be very wary of any kind of like spiritual teacher or leader that claims they can do it all, know it all, so on and so forth, because we're all just human here. And that's the same thing for you guys, 111. On the reversal of things, you guys are so empathetic and so kind that I feel you've taken on so many people's energy that there's times where you just gotta tell people, hey, like, I'm not an expert, like, I can't fix you or heal you, I can't do the work for you that you have to do for yourself. I feel you guys have a lot of people in your life and in your past that expected you to fix them, to change them, to do everything for them, and you guys got extremely exhausted, and you may just started cutting off a lot of people at once and vibing up like crazy. So yeah, you're gonna feel the backlash of that. I talked about this on another video a while ago, but same energy here where you guys are keep going towards the gold. I see you guys have done another cleanse of your energy, another releasing of a lot of people that just weren't with the plan here. And I hear like with the plan, as in you guys are actually very in tune to some kind of divine mission that a lot of light workers and healers are on. And it's like kind of like you're either with me or not type of energy. And it's not the energy of like, if they're not with you, you're going to fight with them or try to bring them down. No, you guys are just on your way to what you're here to do. And some people are just not with the plan. And sometimes I feel like it is that they kind of just fall behind or they get lost in the sauce. Or sometimes it really just is people that are not meant on your path. But do not bother yourself with going back and forth with people that are just not with the plan. You get what I'm saying? 111. I feel like whatever your plan is and whatever you feel called to do, there's a reason for it. Even if half the people in your life are not with it, they're not with it. You don't have to share or overshare anything you have going on. Your opinions, your values are completely your own. And I see that. With the alchemy over here, I feel that you guys have this Midas touch and make a wish. So you guys definitely have something you really want to do in your heart and your soul. And you're going to be going after that and getting opportunities. So I do feel that with this pile in particular, that you are being called to just speak your truth, keep going, but take time out to cleanse, keep doing you. But again, do not be upset about anybody you got to release or let go of in this process, because there's definitely some huge elevation energy going on right now. And you might see, you know, some people fall off your path quicker and faster than ever. But you guys are headed towards a lot of opportunity. Look at this horse going towards this gate. And it's just like freedom. You guys are my people that value freedom over anything else. You're not going to be held back. You're not going to be told what to do. And I'm living for it. But also with this consultant expert energy, I feel for you guys, you have taken on quite a lot of people's trauma, a lot of energy, and also a lot of people probably have acted very, very cruelly towards you guys your whole entire life. Unfortunately, that is the curse of a light worker and also the curse of being a powerful, strong. Shout out to my women out there watching. You guys already know what it is. If you're new here, welcome. From the jump, I've always been met with this type of energy. Didn't understand it. You don't have to be in a position of power, but your power is inside of you. I actually posted on my Instagram like a caption that said that. I was kind of channeling it, and you guys can follow me on there. QueenAliceLove. Only on private because of impersonation shoes. And shout out if you're new, but if you've been here and you're on there, hey, what's up, guys? But your power cannot be truly taken away from you. You guys got that power inside of you. So it's even like you're not even doing much of anything, but people could be throwing energy at you. But it's also the sense that people are very threatened by you guys, because you are going to make a difference in this world one way or another, whether it's on a small or large scale. That's entirely up to your path, or even up to you guys. You guys still have a lot of free will too as well. But I feel like you guys are my people that no matter what, you can't ignore things that you feel like you're called to do, and you're not going to be doing that. But you may be met with people that just don't understand or see what you see. And sometimes you just got to wait for those people to wake up or understand. You can't just be wasting and draining energy on those people, because I actually feel upon 111. This is very, very interesting, but the energies that may hold you back are probably some of the people closest to you, more than the people that you may be meeting or connecting with or influencing down the line. So that's very, very interesting. Like where you started, the people you started around may not be very the same people that you end up with. Does that make sense? And I know it may sound sad, but it's just that, you know, a lot of people can attest to this, that when you do start a journey of going after your dreams and leveling up and loving yourself, you really see people around you not rooting for you. But there's a few reasons for that. Number one, you could just be ahead of your time and see things very differently than those people. You're energetically different. You're meant to be places they're not meant to be. And also it's just the fact that every time you grow and elevate, you really show people around you that they have that ability to change too, but they just refuse to. So instead of looking at themselves, they often sometimes throw that energy back on you. So you guys are constantly changing, growing, winning, succeeding, and you still are winning. You guys don't really feel like winners right now. I feel like because you're so exhausted, drained, and probably hurt by some people and the energy they've been throwing at you guys. But I really feel at the end of the day, you're going to win the race. Like I'm seeing a horse race here, but you guys are already way past the finish line. You get what I'm saying? Like you're already levels and levels away from these people. Like they think they're in this horse race with you guys, but you're not even in the same race or in the same league. So that can be very frustrating, because it's like people could be throwing energy at you left and right, especially in the workplace. I feel for you guys too, because you guys are my go-getters, or just people that you wouldn't even think are competing with you. And even pile number one, I talk about this as well, but for my women out there who date, like sometimes the people you date are in competition with you and you don't even see it that way, because you're just like, I thought we were just a team. I thought, you know, like we're both here to win. But you guys are kind of realizing that a lot of people got some darkness in them, and you're waking up to it. And I feel it could be very hurtful, because again, you're an empath, you're a healer. You're like, damn it. Like, you know, I thought you were rooting for me. It sucks, I know, but just know you're going to be entering and going through doors, already have, by the way, that most people can't enter. Like I always like to say, they're hating from outside the club, and you're elevating, and your angels are making sure you're getting blessed, protected tenfold. But there's going to be times you got to check out from certain energies or people around you, even people that you love, even family, just because of the fact that energetically you're just not on the same page, and your angels are requiring you guys to really focus on what it is you want. Again, I'm not saying cut off everyone who doesn't agree with you. That doesn't sound entirely healthy, but right now, in this moment in time, when you guys are in this energy of going towards the gold, just kind of stay away or stay wary or protect yourself, or avoid hanging out with, if you can, or just around people that constantly are just spewing negativity, working against you, or you just get weird vibes from. Honestly, guys, most people do not even outwardly say what they're thinking in front of your face because they're cowards, especially my problem one people. I feel like you guys got your guns blazing right now. I don't think people are outwardly opposing you. If they are, then I feel like you guys are moving away from that energy. But I do feel like, energetically speaking, some people are just not going to like some of the things that you guys are saying and doing because you're so ahead of the curve and you're valuing yourself. And also, I feel, Power 111, you could be 100% right with the things that you're saying and doing, but people are just gonna hate because they're not in your position of power and freedom. Yeah, I feel there's a lot of jealousy here, 111. Your angels are saying jealousy is plaguing your life, but it's okay though. Like, not to worry about it, but it's more of a validation that you guys are not crazy. People are definitely evil-eyeing you guys. It's crazy too as well because you may get a lot of compliments at this time period or a lot of success, but you're feeling so worn out, drained. It's just because, you know, you got a lot of eyes on you guys. I'm hearing always on my page, double tap like me. Some of you guys who have your pages off private, social media, I'm telling you right now, you may have, like, say you have 10,000 followers, right? You got 20,000 people probably watching but not looking at it. You know, you got double the people watching and listening but not interacting. Does that make sense? Like, it's just because people are watching you guys. They sense that you're doing something big. They sense you're going places. Your opinion's very valid. Your opinion's very respected. And yeah, I feel like you guys have a lot more eyes on you than you even think, because a lot of you guys think you're in a hermit mode right now, but people are watching for you guys. They're looking for you guys because you are the people that people always turn to in a time of need. And so I feel that some people may be trying to come towards you guys or be around you guys or just watching you guys if they're already cut off. But everything you touch turns to gold. I don't know, Pile 111, if you don't feel like your life is getting more successful, then it's about to tenfold, I feel like, because this is the energy where you're on the up and up and up and up and up, and it's like you feel like you gotta, like, people are gunning for your life and you gotta run from people half the time because you just, like, don't understand where all this energy is coming from. But yeah, victory is here though. I see that your prayers have been answered. So if you guys are praying for solutions and peace and you know, more people, more supportive people, you're getting all of that. This is just kind of the intro I have here, but let's see what else you guys could be doing. It says, live your life here and now, enjoy and savor. Don't waste your time. Don't talk, do it. Yeah. So yeah, I also feel for 111, some of you guys really have this big plan or something you really want to do. And you're just saying, like, don't talk too much about it with other people, because I feel like a lot of people are just not going to understand it or even be listening or be rooting for you. For some of you, I feel like it's more just do it, because if you are going to look around and ask other people for their approval or for their support, some of you guys are just not going to get it. And it's not because there's anything wrong with you. It's just because those people are not in alignment or maybe not even supporting you right now at this point. But that's okay. Some of you guys, it's really not things that people are saying. It's like what you're feeling. So it's okay, Power 111. I understand, but you're just being told right here that you're going to win and you are winning. And if there's more things that you guys want to do, if there's no one around you to talk to, just, like, go inward and really, like, seek the support of your angels, because they're rooting for you 110%. You guys could have Moon in Pisces or Moon in Taurus. You guys can have Pisces or Taurus placements as well. We got clairaudience. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind and from other people. That being said, your angels do speak to you through other people. So if you are hearing something encouraging through a lot of different people, like, yeah, go for it, then I feel like that's definitely your angels. Or they're also saying that if there are people encouraging you towards the things you want to do, that's great. They're just kind of saying that right now there could be a lot of evil eye on you at this time period. I really do feel like a lot of you guys are making the effort to stand up for yourself, stand up for the direction you want to go in, and I feel like you're doing a really great job. And I feel like you guys are wishing for something else to manifest, and it's coming in. I feel as well with the clairaudience too, is that your angels are giving you that guidance, that thing you really want to do, your intuition. Even when you feel angry and hurt and upset and passionate, that's from your angels. I hate the whole rhetoric that, like, oh, we have to always be at peace or zen. Like, I always say, sometimes the realest spiritual people are not the people who are leading spiritual communities, especially some traditional setups that really create power imbalances, if you guys know what I mean. But I do feel like a lot of spiritual people actually are people who are activists or people that are actually even artists or creative, because they just let stuff pour out of them from their heart, their soul, they're authentic. I'm not saying everybody, but I am saying that you guys are sometimes feeling like you don't fit in your environment. So if you are an artist or a creative or in a work environment where you're doing something you're passionate about, you may feel like you don't fit in there as well. But I feel that you are raw, you're real, and you're actually in tune with what's going on. You know, so I feel that if you guys are passionate or upset or emotional, don't think there's anything wrong with you guys. Like, you guys are taking on all this energy. honestly, true empaths and healers, they're going to be experiencing a lot of energy and pain and suffering and so on and so forth. And I just don't like any type of spirituality that shames people from feeling their emotions or acknowledging things that are going on or caring. You know, it's beginning to really scare me how some people believe that spirituality is just some sort of like narcissistic, like, let's just pretend that we're God and ignore problems and me. And you guys know I'm vocal about this. And like I said, you guys could be my people. Like, I might think I'm spitting facts here, speaking from my heart, but there would be like probably a good amount of people listening to this right now and being like, oh, I believe in that, screw this girl, and send me the evil eye. You know what I'm saying? Like, one, you guys can be like myself, where you're vocal, you speak your mind, you speak your truth because you care, and at the end of the day, you are protected, but all this energy of fighting the good fight could be very exhausting, and I feel it for you guys. Some of you guys either actively stood up for yourself in a certain situation, or you are right now, or a lot of you guys are going to be standing up for yourself and maybe leaving a situation. I'm getting the energy of you guys standing up to something or someone, and yeah, it's exhausting and tiring, and but you are headed towards opportunities and success here, sensitivity. At the end of the day, it's funny though, because people may judge sometimes you guys because you're so sensitive or you react to things, but in all reality, that makes you 10 times, 5 times, 100 times stronger, because if you're a sensitive soul and you're still speaking your mind and you're still being strong, people don't quite understand that, how much strength that takes, especially myself. Like, I'm a Cancer rising, like, so I always tell you guys this, I'm super sensitive, I absorb everything, right? And I can feel everything, so the uncomfortableness, the awkwardness sometimes, you know, of just being in situations where you are speaking up and speaking your mind, it's going to be extra hard for you guys to do that. So the fact of the matter is that the fact you can and will, that shows your strength is like already 10 times the amount of most people's, and your sensitivity is a strength. I feel for this pile, you guys are my highly sensitive people, and maybe when you were younger, you got misjudged as shy or not even strong because you kind of kept things to yourself, but you probably only did that as a means to survival, or you waited for the right time to speak your mind or go after things. Maybe some of you guys are still in that mode where you're preserving some of your talents or gifts, your opinions, because you know it's going to be the right time when it's the right time, and you can't be out there sharing it with everybody. But I do feel your sensitivity has always been a strength, and I feel like you've been put down for being emotional, for being caring, for being nurturing, because often when you were acting in ways where you were emotionally attuned to what you were saying and doing, people didn't like it, and so they would gaslight you and tell you, oh, you're wrong. But these things you're thinking and feeling, they're coming straight from the angelic realms, and I would not be surprised if you guys are earth angels or in tune with angels or on that higher frequency where you're just like, what the hell's going on down there, you know? Let's see what else we have. Moon cycles. Yeah, of course, speaking of, you know, Cancer rising, like they say it's very difficult. Anyone with Cancer placements or even sensitive, doesn't even matter at this point. If you're psychic, you're attuned, you're empathetic, you're going to be in tune with things going on. But speaking of Cancer rising, like, that's one of the hardest signs, rising signs to be, just because of the fact that the moon changes every 2 days, so you're constantly changing, like your emotions change like the weather. So I always like to talk about being Cancer rising and how much I actually didn't like it, but it's actually a strength because you're so super in tune with environments and people and situations. So some of you guys, you don't actually have like a Cancer rising, but I say check out your chart too, because you have some aspects where some of these energies could be influencing you. The moon could be influencing your chart, even water placements, or just being sensitive as well, being psychically gifted. Doesn't matter at this point. You might my water signs. I have Taurus there too as well. Like, some of you guys just trying to stay grounded here. Let's see, comfort. I'm with you in your time of need, helping you heal. Gentleness and prosperity. Yeah, you guys are headed towards a lot more money and a lot more success. I'm seeing financial security, because you guys may actually be gaining a lot of success in one area of life, especially the next couple of weeks and months. Open your heart to love and journaling. Recognition. Yeah, I feel like you guys are going to be getting a lot of recognition for something that you're doing right now. So whether it's you guys are on social media and you have been doing spiritual work, or some of you guys are actually putting out there more stuff if you've been doing it, or some of you guys are just going to be hitting it big. Some of you guys are going to be just like out more with some sort of gift, talent, art, doesn't matter. Some of you guys are just speaking your mind. Transformation. You guys actually have gone through a very intense transformation where you're looking really good. Oh my God, 10th house. Pile 111, everything you've gone through is to prep you for, I feel like, being in the public eye, to be seen, to be noticed, to be heard. And I feel like you guys are getting less and less shy about what you're truly thinking and feeling and what you're here to do, Pile 111. I feel like with the mystery there, some of you guys don't really know how things are going to turn out for you or even what direction you're going in, but you're being led by a higher power, higher source, whatever you guys believe. Okay, Power 111, I feel like this is what's going on here. And a lot of this evil eye doesn't even come from the fact of what you're saying and doing. It comes from the fact that they could feel that, you know, that energy of you've been chosen for a particular path, mission, so on and so forth. And I know a lot of people claim to be in that energy, but I always say, like, okay, some people who say they're chosen, I don't know, I've been talking a lot of crap, but I'm not trying to talk crap. I'm trying to speak my truth. That's why, like, I'm even at times nervous to be outspoken too, but I really feel like at the end of the day, it's important for people to hear. But some people, I always say, oh, you're saying, oh, you're a chosen one, you're a chosen one, you're a chosen one, you're God's favorite. Okay, that's cute, but like, what would God choose you for then? So who are you helping? Does your work or does your mindset just revolve around me all the time? Because there's some people I see that been saying those things and I'm like, okay, but like, what does that mean to you, you know? And I feel one, it's like you guys wouldn't even like gas yourself up in that way to say something like that. But I actually feel like that is actually the truth, because it's not that you guys feel like you're this big person in this world with this big mission all the time. If anything, you guys may feel small, overwhelmed, like no one's listening to you, like people are going for your life, like you're lacking this freedom, you're lacking this support. But I feel like you're actually headed in a really huge direction, and you're picking up collectively a lot of energy of what's going on too as well. So again, time alone is gonna be very important for you guys. I feel like you guys are chosen for a divinely orchestrated purpose. I know a lot of people feel that way about themselves, but at the end of the day, I feel like you guys know what you're here to do. We have the 5th house there too as well. Like I always say, I got North Node in the 5th, and some of you guys have 5th house placements too. I like to use my own experiences just to kind of relate to you guys, because I am a South Node Taurus in the 11th house, and my North Node is Leo in the 5th house. So I'm really meant to be out there and living my truth. And I feel as though like when I don't say what's on my mind, I'm also doing a disservice to what I'm here to do, but also you guys, because I feel a lot of you guys who follow me, you're here on this channel, you're in the same vibration as me, and you probably need the same amount of encouragement that I do as well. Like, and I feel like one person can truly make a difference. And you guys are that person who has that power, that ability. Don't ever forget it. And if you feel sometimes that you're not strong enough, just take some time to rest, because I definitely feel like you guys are. It's not that you're not strong, it's just that you're highly sensitive and you're taking on so much energy most people couldn't even handle, or be in your shoes for a day, power one, let me tell you that much. And I see you told an expert, if you guys are dealing with some real life issues, stress, anxiety, definitely seek some help for some of you guys who are struggling in that way too. Just like you are that person for so many people, you guys can seek some help from someone that could help you out too as well. I feel like that's out there too for those that feel like you're doing it all on your own. Yeah, we got transformation and complex wisdom. You guys are going to be rewarded. A lot of you guys are doing that Saturn-like energy where you're not afraid of doing the hard work. You're not afraid of the challenges that life has put in front of you. It's just from time to time you get really tired of the people trying to bring you down, the evil eye. I get it. That's the most frustrating part about being a light worker and a healer, I feel, is that when you are so sensitive, you can also feel the energy of people who are not liking you, not like what you're saying, not like what you're doing. You can feel it intensely, you know, because you feel everything. So yeah, you guys are definitely sensitive, and that is not something that you should be ashamed of. That is your strength, because again, although you may feel like, oh man, that sucks, you can easily enter a room and be like, yeah, that person's not rooting for me. Yeah, I'm not gonna hang around this group. I got a weird vibe from that. You know what I'm saying, guys? I'm not wanna hang out at this workplace. I'm gonna leave this job. I got a weird feeling. We got concern. We got sudden wealth and courtship. Okay, Power 111. Change. Great fortune. Bad health. Okay. Change. Yeah, I feel like you guys are actually going to get some help coming in. Power 111, very interesting. And I actually sense it coming, but the consultant expert, I actually feel like you guys may get a love offer coming in, or someone that wants to date you that may be concerned and wants to help you out too as well. And with the bad health and the change, I feel like a lot of you guys may be experiencing feeling drained, worn out, tired, just like for a while now, or even down, depressed. But I feel that if you guys just keep moving forward and remove people from your life who don't see eye to eye with you, which could be a good amount, especially for my women out there dating, you know, where you feel as though you're not being supportive on that wavelength that you're on. I feel that, or my men out there too, shout out. And I know there's a, you know, there's a lot of types of people watching here, but I know like the large majority is watching is women that date men. But again, I know that I have a lot of different groups of people, my light workers, shout out for watching. So dating could be very difficult for you guys, just being on this high vibration, having this high path. And at the end of the day, you can't really like just sit around and be like, oh, well, it is what it is, because you're being pulled in a direction where you're needed. So if somebody you love or your soulmates or some people from your past are just not on that level, you guys have to walk away from them, and it could suck. Like, but I feel like you guys are moving towards supportive energies and people that are really here to elevate and grow with with you. And I always say this, and I channel this in. We're in a time period where I feel like there's not just like one person that's going to come in and save you guys. I feel like you guys are a power and influence of your own, and it's like people are meant to kind of follow you guys in a way. So some of you who look to others, especially my women who are looking to masculine energies to come in, to help, to save, to nurture, to protect, like you guys are a lot like, again, myself, who realize, wait, no one's doing this, I got to step up and do this. Great, you know, but at the same time, there will be someone in that vibration energy seeing what you're doing and coming towards you. But if you're wasting time and energy in relation to people that are so dedicated to misunderstanding you, not supporting you, you won't be able to see it. So I feel you guys are vibing up to a place where you're going to get the courtship, the respect, the concern, and the love that you deserve in a partnership of someone who is spiritual and practical. And I feel that a consultant expert could mean that maybe this person is an expert in something that you could need help with. So again, a lot of healings come into your guys' life. And I see as well, when this person comes into your life, or they could be in your life right now, the evil eye could be up a notch. Because I always say, for my women out there watching, especially my ones who support other women, you guys are the first, you guys will be the first to get in a happy, loving connection, because your energy vibrates of love and support. Not, I'm going to compete with this girl for this guy, or I'm going to bring down this girl for this guy. Like, when you are in the energy of supporting and loving everyone as a whole, you are going to attract someone in that vibration. If you are constantly just out for yourself, out for yourself, out for yourself, guess what? That's why you're going to end up with somebody who, nobody at all, or somebody who just doesn't see the world in a loving, kind way. You know, I'm not saying that people deserve to be treated badly, but I do feel that if you don't take the time to really heal yourself and operate from a place of self-love, you're never truly going to find connections that are balanced. Because I feel that you guys are my people that truly, 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 truly care about others on such a large scale. That's what you guys are known for. There's people that maybe try to say or do things against you guys, but the reality is that you guys are known for being a really great person, a really real person, someone not to be messed with. And you guys are getting a lot of money coming in. I think that people already think you guys have a lot of money, a lot of success, and maybe even a husband or something behind the scenes. Some of you guys are already in a relationship. I feel you and the person you're meant to be with, they're either coming in or someone around you. And it's going to be something that people are going to look up to and be like, that's a power couple. And I feel problem one, to get to that level, is to be a powerhouse in a voice of your own. Because a lot of people want to be in a power couple dynamic, but if they're still backwards thinking when it comes to dating, and most people are dating out of that lack of self-love, then they're never going to find that energy because they don't know what to look for. And I also think as well, like, I'm not with the type of spirituality too that says that you have to 100% heal yourself or you deserve to be treated badly in relationships and dating. I am more about like, okay, karmic situations, we learn, we grow from them, let's keep it moving. But again, you never deserve being treated badly, Power 111. And sometimes there's people in your life that were meant to be there, but they just kind of went dark on you. What can you do, you know? But you got to keep moving in. I feel like there's going to be somebody here that's going to be courting you guys, the optimist. And I feel that your angel just asking you guys right now to stay optimistic. Doors are opening for you, and they're actually making things happen quicker and faster for you guys because they see your allegiance to doing the right thing, to be a great person, to be you, and to be organic and real and raw is to be a good person. Because if you are just putting on a face that it doesn't feel like aligns with who you are, then that's not truly being who you're meant to be in this world. So trust the divine guidance you're getting. We got the Bachelor here. I told you guys, there's someone coming in that admires your strength, admires your optimism, admires the ability you have to lead, to help, to heal, to nurture. Those are very valued things. And the fact that 111, you have been treated badly by people you date, is just a slap in the face to all this kind and loving energy that you have. And I always tell you guys, it's not your fault that people are jealous of this light you admit. It's not your fault. You know, I feel like a lot of you guys don't even realize that you didn't deserve half of that shit. You had people manipulate you and tell you that you deserve to be treated badly, but you never did. You always were there supporting people, caring about people. You just live in the here and now and do things you enjoy too. I know a lot of you guys want to go pedal to the metal and fight the good fight, 110%. I feel you guys, but still make time for people that you guys love and things you love to do and to relax, enjoy, have fun. Got competition there and reflection. Yeah, you guys don't really realize that a lot of people are thinking about you as competition, either for this person coming in or this person around you guys and whatever you guys are doing with your life, your dreams, your plan. But it's crazy. Balancing spirituality and practicality is such an important thing, and I do feel like it is so lost in the spiritual community. It is insane, and you guys are my truly spiritual and practical people who know how to really keep 2 feet on the ground and not lose your mind with this, because I feel that you guys are truth seekers and you speak your mind, and even maybe against other people in the spiritual community as well. Like myself, you know, you guys know that I don't really like to practice or believe in twin flame because number one, it kind of gives people this authority, like that someone else belongs to someone else, and it creates a lot of unhappy situations where you're just waiting for someone to come back. Because at the end of the day, I don't care if this person was your twin flame or not. I'm not about the labels. I just don't believe in the concept. But regardless of that, it's more about the fact that everyone has free will and choices in this life. And I feel that if your person falls behind, I feel like you're not meant to suffer because of someone else's inability to be on your level. I don't think that makes a lot of sense. If anything, if you have a big mission in life, you are rising to an occasion, and other people are meant to rise with you, and that's entirely their choice and free will. You were hand selected to come here and to lead. And so I feel if you're looking around and your person you're meant to be with is leading. If you're a leader, they're leading. You know, they're not falling behind. They're not scamming. They're not cheating. They're not with a third party crying over you every night. Like, they're doing what you're here to do because they're not codependent if you're not codependent. So that's what I'm saying, Power Woman. If you're doing all the right things, working on yourself, living in your truth, being a good person, supporting men, women, whoever it is you guys are passionate about, supporting, you know, so on and so forth, then your soulmate is in that same energy. Does that make sense, Power Woman? I can't express this enough because some of you guys are losing hope because all you see is darkness, and I get it, or you see is selfishness and all this stuff. And when you truly wake up to what the heck is going on here, but I feel like I'm just kind of restating everything you guys know, hyping you up. Your sensitivity is a gift, and somebody is going to come in and help you. But the problems that you guys have dealt with, especially, you know, my light workers, a lot of people wanting to date you, want to be around you, but then trying to tear you down. So your perception also of love could be like, it's quite scary. There's no use, you know, but I do feel that there is going to be, you know, better suitors coming in for you guys. Maybe even a couple, because I feel like there's concern in courtship. Like, there are people that actually want to help you and court you in and are concerned with how you guys are doing. So I see that. We got positivity can change the outcome. Yeah. I feel like it's not about, oh, just think positive and everything's going to be better. I know how tiresome that sounds. It's more about just like stay positive because things are already getting better. I actually feel you guys are headed towards a good place if you're not already in one. You're already in a position where people are envying. So I don't know what exactly guys going on. I think you guys had a glow up energetically, spiritually, emotionally, already cutting people off. Great. Some of you guys already are on platforms. I know a lot of you guys are creatives as well. A lot of you guys are just very, very gifted. You know what's up. The angels tell you what's up. You're out of that. People are just hating because you guys are the truth. You speak the truth. And yeah, you're a very real person in a very fugazi world. What can I say? But that doesn't mean that there's no hope left. It just means that you got to power through all these low vibrational energies to get to where you need to be. And they're always going to be coming at you left and right. But I feel like you guys are starting to see, you know, people for what they are, so you can just kind of maneuver away from it. You guys are no longer giving second chances, third chances, 5 chances, 10 chances. It's like you are seeing the signs of someone who's jealous of you, seeing the signs of someone you date who's just dusty and crusty. You're seeing the signs of someone that is actually just combating what you're saying because they want to bring you down. At the end of the day, one-on-one, it's hard for you guys to see because you're so humble, but I feel as though there's not a lot of people around you or you've met that are as raw, real, expressive, and successful as you. So pat yourself on the back for that. And yeah, for my women out there watching, the men you date probably look up to you more than anything else, you know? And I feel that some people can't handle that still. And that's why maybe sometimes dating you do experience this jealousy and lost hope. But that being said, you know, for men out there watching too, shout out, or my men who date men, again, this is more for, I'm all about more protecting the feminine energy, and I'm very vocal about that. Have been that way, and whatever you identify with, that is 100% your experience. So I want to validate that too. But when I say women, men, it's just hard to sometimes always, you know, run through the list of people that could be watching. But, you know, for my women out there watching, you are getting that money and people are jealous of that. You are getting a lot of attention. You are sensitive. You are gifted. You are also, you guys could be looking very youthful, and look like this white horse coming in. You're fearless. And I feel that some of you guys, even if you do feel afraid at times, you don't let that show. And also, you're just someone that is very spiritual and practical. So you just seem to be going towards the gold. Stop worrying. Patience, the problems you're facing are temporary. Yeah, whatever you have going on, guys, I see that they're going to start clearing up in the next couple of months. Like, I just did a reading about July, and I feel like, you know, my readings are timeless. So whenever you get to this reading, like, the month coming in is going to be a positive month for you guys. But you are being asked to stay positive because it's like positive things are going to be happening, but you may just feel very energetically drained and overwhelmed because of the evil eye, you know? Unfortunately, that could be what's draining you, making you feel unmotivated and down. And again, it's not your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. Nothing to worry about. They can't take your destiny from you. It's just more of cleansing because you're feeling it. And you're meant to feel it so that you move away from those people quicker and faster, because you guys are emitting a lot of light right now. Some of you guys even get spiritual attacks at night. You know, just keep your energy high, keep your vibration high. light workers, you guys know it ain't, I always say the light work ain't light work, you know? That's why, you know, you were chosen because of your strength. Take it slow. Yeah. And again, as my mom says, you know, Rome wasn't always built in a day. Even relationships with the right person, when you're used to being like love bombed, gaslighted, you don't know sometimes what a real authentic relationship feels like. So the right person will take time, be careful with you, respect your boundaries, not be up in there calling you 500 times a day. And you know, so a lot of you guys are just unlearning like a lot of toxicity that was imposed onto you due to toxic relationships, due to social media, due to some other spiritualists as well. I'm not gonna lie, some of these tarot card readers, they don't know what the heck they're talking about, and I'm gonna say it because it's like when I listen to something like so idiotic, like you are God and your person is in a third party and and we're listening to a whole reading about that. It's like, why did you like focus? No, you deserve way better than somebody that is in a third party. And even if your person was and they're having a hard time over there, God, your angels will send you somebody who chooses you every day of the week because you deserve that. And all of this stems from the fact that some women are just so used to putting men on this pedestal that honestly, I don't mind putting a man on a pedestal. I love a man that protects, provides, and is an expert and knows his stuff. And I look to him like hard eyes. I love men 100%, and I always give them the chance to win. And that's why I've seen them fail so hard to be protective and providing energy, at least for me personally in my life. So I always start the basis with every man I meet is a fresh slate. We'll see how it goes, you know. But when you are someone in this energy, a light worker and a healer, you have so much to protect your energy, your mission. Also, a lot of people look to you guys for love and support too as well, and your angels know that. So they're not going to let certain people around you who they know is going to jeopardize that, including people that you guys date, because I feel like you guys are doing great things. There's a lot of information pouring through right now, but I feel like a lot of you guys are just on this mission where you're trying to do the right thing, be the person that you're meant to be, and find your person and be happy. And you're going to be finding that, guys. I actually feel like there's somebody who does have their eyes on you guys. You are ignoring a blessing. Maybe this person's already around you trying to help you out with things. Check that out. Someone needs your help, and all you need is you. Maybe sometimes, like I said, Pop 111, it's kind of crazy too, because like I was talking about, maybe there's a person here who wants to be good to you and has been helping you out, but maybe they need help with things too. Who needs? Look for signs for your angels. You will find success. Help is on the way. Take it slow. Yeah, you guys are definitely getting someone coming in and helping you. Let me get a little bit more clarity here. Knight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you guys have a romantic offer here, but I feel that maybe this person needs help just like you do. Like, you know, maybe this person's kind and sensitive and maybe struggling with some things too as well. And again, I always like to say that, you know, relationships should create a balance that works for the both of you guys. But I kind of like am trying to teach and help, especially women, because majority of my work is for women. Women mostly support me, so I throw the energy back out there for my women out there watching, to unlearn some of this toxicity that you guys have been accustomed to, because I feel at this point in time, modern dating is sometimes like brainwashing. You know, we don't even know what to look for anymore in people because everybody's completely their own person. And that's why you have to really slow down and take your time with people and just pick their brain, ask them what they're thinking, ask them what they're feeling. And if you feel like this person can never be completely honest with you, then there's your answer. How's that going to make a good partner, a good husband? Yeah, so I feel like there's someone here who likes you guys, but maybe you guys need to slow down and have a conversation like, hey, what are you looking for? Or maybe this person doesn't want to offer you something yet because they're struggling with something too. I think it's a two-way street here, because again, if you guys are sensitive, so is your person that you're meant to be with. Again, I feel like someone who's a vibrational match is going to be experiencing a lot of the same things you do. But for my women out there watching, you guys are actually more in tune and aware of why you could be feeling certain ways, because you are part of the spiritual community and you're a spiritual teacher, leader, and you have kind of taught yourself to listen to your angels and listen to divine guidance, where maybe, you know, your soulmate's a light worker too of some kind. Even if they're a masculine energy, they're probably not in the tarot card community watching Alice, you know, they're probably out doing other things like humanitarian work, charity, I don't know, trying to make it in their career, trying to be a leader, trying to be a good member of society in the best way possible, and dealing with a lot of energies coming at them left and right, evil eye too, where they don't even know who to trust, who not to trust. Like, they could be in the same energy you in, but need some support. So that's what I'm saying, 111, like, no person's 100% perfect, has 100% everything figured out. These idealized versions of dating partners sometimes need to be looked at in both directions, because sometimes I really do feel like the person that comes in, the day of the day, it's often the narcissist, you know, that pretends to be everything you guys want. And I feel 111 that your angels are definitely trying to send you somebody real nice, okay? I actually feel 111 that at this point in time, you're due for a partnership. I feel either around you or someone coming in hot and strong, and just live in the moment, be yourself. keep going towards your dreams, staying practical, staying grounded, staying in this realm. Like, I know in the spiritual community, I'm on Spiritual Talk. I see a lot of crazy things. I see a lot of bad information, see some good information, and it's like we're absorbing it all like a sponge. Sometimes just check out, go in some grass, go touch some grass, go talk to your angels, go hang out with your friends, you know, do some normal things. Like, you know, one person can change the world, but it's not your job to save everybody, you know? Just keep your energy high. Keep your positivity high, and if you gotta cry some days, let it out, cleanse emotions. Don't worry if you're feeling down sometimes, take it one day at a time. A lot of energy coming from pile number ones, okay? A lot of good energy, Jupiter expanding your career. And again, I'm seeing your soulmate, again, it's going to help your purpose, help your career, or help you, like, in one way or another. And they're never going to be someone that is actually working against the things that you're passionate about, the things that you feel like you're here to do, your dreams, your goals. You guys know, but sometimes I got a triple state. Some of you guys are new here, and I'm throwing a lot of new energy at you, a lot of new information. So I like to encourage, especially my women, that, you know, sometimes you are the one who knows what's up. And in a society where we're conditioned to listen and respect and look up to men and look for them for our leaders and our providers. I mean, men pretty much still are all positions of power. Like, it gets very frustrating when you're just you and you feel like you got no power, but you do have power. You do have control over yourself, and you do have incredible power and influence that has been gifted upon you from God, your angels, and even more so because you're on the right path here. So you're going to see shit really start to take off in your life, guys. Those on social media, for those with gifts and talents, you don't have to actively be saying or doing anything like myself, where I'm super passionate about this and that, but I feel like just your energy and your vibration is enough for you just to want to get out there, especially if you're well-intentioned and you just care about making money and helping the people around you. And I feel, Power 111, you're going to be brought someone that compliments you. So I feel 111, you're interested in, don't give up on love, because right now they want you to have a teammate. That's what your angels are saying. They want you to have a teammate. You guys are healing yourself quick and fast, enough to bring that in. And I know that all these bad dating situations and all these bad experiences and all these things we're seeing is really discouraging, but it doesn't mean that someone out there is not going to look to you like this amazing person that you are. A new romantic cycle begins. We got Libra there. Like I said, like, there's someone there that will literally treat you fairly in the respect you deserve. The answers you need are coming. And then we also have confidence is key. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys are still a little bit like, what do I do? What's next? But everything you need is coming. Step out of your comfort zone, and your hard work is paying off. This is the energy where you guys might want to check out my how Saturn is blessing you energy, because you're going to get extremely blessed, guys. I'm telling you guys, because you are doing the right thing. You're speaking your mind. You are being yourself, and you are listening to your angels. You're not listening to the blah, blah, blah. You may feel like everyone around you is just literally not knowing what's going on, but you guys were, again, sent in a certain place, time to be that light in a dark space. Don't be discouraged because some people around you are not really outwardly supporting you, or not in the energy that you're in. Again, there's tons of people out there who are in that same vibration as you, but I feel like you guys are all moving in the same direction here, and there is a plan going on here. God has a plan for you guys. That's what I'm hearing, okay? Especially my Power 1 people. And it involves partnership as well, okay? You guys are going to get there because you are all about supporting the cause, supporting being a good person, and that is what truly matters. And the whole, you know, spiritual community having that entitlement to someone else, especially someone that doesn't even treat that person right. I want to tell my women out there who are watching, because I want to help you guys, like, you deserve someone who is as giving and kind and loving and supportive as you. And if somebody, you've constantly just got to explain your feelings to them, you constantly are unheard, that's not what love is. And that's why sometimes love really does start with loving yourself, and then finding friends who are in that vibration, and finding people who are like-minded. Love is not just a romantic love. Love is sometimes just, you know, the fellow love you have for your family, your friends, the people that are supportive of you. And I think people forget that when you're throwing it all away for somebody that would never have done the same for you. And I feel one that is so common, especially in a lot of toxic relationships that people want to idolize as well. We got perfect timing and summer, okay? So I feel like there could be some, I'm hearing summer love, like some of you guys are really going to be getting into something, some kind of partnership that is going to be helpful. And maybe this person is an expert in some kind of field. Like, again, if you guys are an expert in some sort of field, your soulmate is going to be expert in some kind of field. Like, if you guys are a leader and you're strong and you're sensitive, so is hold yourself. Biggest thing is you guys hold yourself accountable. So of course you want to have somebody that's able to do that. And there is someone out there. Your angels are making sure of it for you guys, okay? Don't lose hope. Just keep swaying away all these F-boy energies, all these F-girl, whatever the hell you guys got going on. You're getting there. You're getting there. Inner child healing. You guys are doing so much healing. You're healing so quick and rapidly as well. So I feel like that's why you may feel like, I don't relate to you. I'm hearing that song all the time with Billie Eilish. I always hear that song, because I never treat me this shitty. Like, you guys don't relate to these people that treat you so shitty, because you're not like them. When you guys were down and out, you probably still helped these people and they treated you shitty. So, you know what? Stop blaming yourself. It's not your fault that people are shitty and low vibration. And again, I am tired of the spirituality that's like, oh, you know, you deserve this, or it's because of this, or it's because you're like, you don't deserve it. You deserve to be loved and treated with respect, because you treat people with love and respect. That's the true tea. And yeah, there's going to be people out there that will try to rob you of your light, of your destiny, and of your energy, because you're that bee, okay? And some people, maybe they need to humble themselves down and realize that they need to learn a few lessons, but not you guys. You guys always have been and are ready for love. Like, okay? And I feel like you guys preparing for love was not about you guys needed a change. It was about you guys needing to learn what to avoid and who to avoid, maybe because of your purpose to help other people, or to just get you away from some of these energies so that you can find the right person, because your angels know that you're going to be someone with the 10th house there that's going to be seen and noticed, and a high dose of people are coming at you. They're like, we try to hold people off, but we can't hold back everybody. People coming at you guys left and right. And because I think you guys are meant to have, a lot of you guys, some fame, support, or a high status job somewhere where you have some sort of influence. You guys, some of you guys are influencers of some kind. Guardian angel. You guys are like an angel to other people here on this realm. So keep that in mind. Courage and bravery. And then we have ease and grace. Yeah, your courage and bravery has been noted. And also, angels are saying still treat yourself with ease and grace as well. You're only one person. Yeah, we got that revolution energy. You guys already know that that's Aquarian energy. You guys are tapped into things that are coming next. You're maybe the first to say or the first to see, but what may be something that is controversial or a hot take, one day will be normalized the next 10, 20, 30 years. And they're going to say, oh, pile number one, they've been saying this stuff, you know? They've been seeing it. We have 10th house here. You guys, you're in Saturn. You guys are going to get rewarded in the public eye, okay? If you guys are working towards that, or your career, especially money. And also someone else is probably coming in with that same energy, guys. I'm seeing power couple dynamics coming in hot, okay? So keep enjoying yourself in the moment. Keep resting if you need to. Keep moving forward. I see, a horse here, and I feel like, I'm tired of taking advice from people that can't stare at reflections. I heard that Jack Harlow song, but I'm hearing, yeah, you guys are so tired of listening to people that can't look at themselves in the mirror. You're tired of dating people who can't look at themselves in the mirror, but there are people out there that can, or at least people that can sit down with you and say, you know what, pile number one, I see what you're saying, and I feel that. Just a little bit of empathy goes a long way, and somebody's character. So again, pile 111, it's not that you have to like fix or change anybody, but there are people that are willing to hear you out and your position in life, and it's just best to avoid people that are dedicated to not hearing you, because most of the time that comes from evil eye. It does not come from the fact that they think that they're right. It comes from the fact that they're so married to you being wrong, because that gives them that last little bit of power they think over you, but in reality they never had it. They never were in the same realm as you guys. They never will be, okay? There's people, I'm telling you guys, whether it's your line of work, could be family, could be friends. There's a lot of people here who want you to be wrong because they're jealous of you. That's all it really is. It's not even about anything other than that. It's not even about a difference of opinion. So that's the people that you want to avoid. Here to make friends. I always have my joke too, especially to reaffirm to myself, because they always say North Node 5th too. You're not here to make friends because you've been everyone's friends in the past life. You've been a humanitarian. You're here to be you, okay? But you still have that 11th house power. You know what I'm saying? You guys could also be North Node 11th house too. Like, I'm just saying that, like, at the end of the day, standing in your power and being humanitarian and being who you are, that is like something where you're gonna have to realize that being your truth, living your truth, does not always make you the most popular, but it's gonna bring you the most genuine love, because that is, you're speaking from genuine love. And yeah, I always make that joke though. I'm not here to be everyone's friend, because at the end of the day, most of these people would throw me under the bus for $50, you know? And you know, human nature is a really interesting thing, Pot 111. I'm in that full Aquarian alien feeling energy right now. I feel like an alien. Sometimes I feel like I'm in an episode of Black Mirror. Like, I'm like, what the heck is going on? But anyway, Pot 111, that's what I'm saying. Stay grounded, stay focused on the little things you could do. Be around the people around you who make you feel sane and grounded and heard, because I feel like, again, you can be very overwhelmed by information and people and situations that can very much frustrate you, especially if you're passionate about making the world a better place, regardless if you're here to, you feel like, help humanity or just shine on your own. Those two energies could be, you know, both energies that get a lot of backlash, because doing the right thing is not always popular. And people who are popular are not always doing the right things. But you guys are popular and loved too, which is really funny. But you may just be feeling a lot of evil eye there, because when you are speaking from a place of love and radiating love and healing yourself, you're going to be attracting that. Opposition energies are just energies of people that are so triggered by whatever it is you guys are here to do, because it probably threatens something that they are doing in a corrupt way, whether it's just judging you, or some of these people may be in some sort of position of power. Some of you guys are challenging bosses, parent figures. I get it, guys. Fighting the good fight. So that's why I'm saying it's an expert. Maybe your soulmate is going to be someone that you can actually confide in, and they can give you great advice too. You guys don't have to be, that person who's doing everything in every relationship. There is a balance that could be created with a lot of different people in your life, even if they're not completely 100% awoke and aware in the same way that you guys are. Here to make friends and first date. Yeah, I actually feel there's somebody here that could be liking you guys, but maybe they're starting off slow. They're afraid to ask you on a date. They want to start as friends. They respect you. They respect that you guys are someone that wants to be a good person. Yeah, get some exercise, practice. And yeah, so I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I think the angels are saying that, like, you guys definitely have a soulmate around you. They're probably just very focused on bettering themselves. Maybe like eating healthy, in the gym, work, being a leader, being someone who makes a positive impact. Yeah, I see you guys with somebody who is like just like you guys. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for Power 111. Don't give up on love. Doors are opening. Feelings, sun, and 5th house. Yeah, you guys are meant to put your art, your creations, how you feel out there, and I feel like you guys will be doing that more and more. And you guys, your angels are protecting you guys too. Again, this old evil eye thing, it's not about be afraid. Just more about why you guys could be feeling especially drained, unmotivated, or down. It's just energy. Other people's low vibrations, or people that you've cut off just thinking about you. So I feel like you guys are doing all that. Be patient, guys. A lot of these feelings will pass. Be gentle with yourself. And you're getting a lot of good ideas that are coming from the divine source right now. A lot of you guys are going to be starting new projects, new things. So yeah, upon the moment, I felt like I had a lot of things coming out to tell you guys. But like I said, your angel was saying, enjoy the journey. It's about the journey, not the destination. Because even my Power 111 people, you probably were those people that when you were younger probably dreamt of a partner in life that was literally like just like you and was helpful and kind and nurturing, and you may have lost hope. But just know that I always have to tell people too, any kind of like idea that being in a relationship is just gonna like solve all your problems too as well, or bring happiness, is not also like practical, because when you get into a relationship, that just starts a new cycle, a new chapter of new things. But you do want someone who's just working towards elevating you and not trying to bring you down. I think that's the first step in both ways. Or just open to listening to you and being helpful and kind. And I see that you guys are realizing that, yeah, there's someone here about to join you on your journey, but you got to the point where you realized that, getting into a relationship wasn't going to be that energy of like where people romanticize. You guys get what I'm saying? It's just the energy of like, yes, finally I have support. Now, when you are in a true, genuine love connection, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's probably gonna be super amazing and great, probably even better than you even expected. But you kind of have to go to this realization of what love is, and kind of unlearn the idealizations and the romanticization of love. That is, I'm gonna fix or change, or he's gonna change for me, or he's gonna leave his family for me. And then you know what I'm saying? One, it's kind of like unlearning, getting practical, and then you can kind of believe again. And I feel like that's with everything, even yeah, it's really interesting too as well, because a lot of the teaching and learning that my angels have kind of instilled into me was kind of unlearning then relearning. Like, you guys know, like some of you guys don't know, but I was raised like Roman Catholic. But when I was young, even before I was like spiritually woke and aware consciously, I think that a lot of us, you guys can relate to this, probably always were too. So I would just listen to things and I'd be like, well, I think that gay people should get married, and I don't think it's fair that women can't be, in charge of this, and why is it only men that can speak for God, and this and that. Like, I didn't like a lot of the things because it didn't make any sense to me. So I got very depressed and jaded. I was like, what's wrong with this planet? Like, from a young age, probably like 11 years old, I had a loss of faith until I started having a lot of like deep spiritual awakenings, where I kind of like had to relearn what is God to me, what is angels to me, like, because it's kind of like I had to like start from scratch, unlearn all the toxicity, then relearn it. And I take the things that I feel a connection to, or the angels that have told to me and taught to me, read a lot, so on and so forth. So practicality and spirituality should go hand in hand. You should not just believe something because someone else told you, or because it was put in something. You guys know how it was put in a book, or any book anyway. You guys should be reading different types of materials and seeing what resonates with you or your own experiences. And you're not going to know everything. You're going to think sometimes, okay, I was wrong about this, I was wrong about that. That's completely okay. But I feel, again, a lot of like romance too as well was unlearning what you thought a partner should be or what your role is as a man or woman in this world, and then relearning it again. And that's what love is truly about. And I feel like you guys are in the process where you have learned some toxicness, unlearned it, and relearning again. And it's not to reject 100% of something. Like, I feel like some people, they get in like, you know, the atheist mindset and they reject everything spiritual. And then some people, you know, they get into over religious and they reject, you know, what could be helpful, like some of these things like divination and stuff. So I think that keeping an open mind is so important in this day and age, and all the material that we're seeing, or even 110%. Like, you guys know I'm deep into feminism, but doesn't mean I'm gonna reject everything man. I love men and I think that they're amazing, and I know that they're capable of so much greatness. And if they could just slow down a little and listen to us, I think that we can help them, you know, be the leaders and the amazing men that they're meant to be. And same for us. We can lead together. We can lead as a team. We can work as a team, us women, us men, doesn't matter. For my men out there watching, it's so important to speak your mind, even if you feel like, you know, there's a lot of toxicities going on. Like, yeah, I had a lot to say, I guess. I thought it was going to be a hour-long reading, but I'm only on pile number 1. Good Lord. But anyway, when I really just say that there are people out there who love and concerned about you, but I also feel as well, unlearning a lot of toxicity in regards to dating doesn't mean give up on dating. It actually means that there's definitely someone out there for you, and you just want to make sure that you definitely don't miss out on this person, because they're going to be someone who's just like you, but maybe not your idea of what you thought you needed, because sometimes the unhealed version of you or the society's mindset about relationships could really do a lot of damage. And also, a lot of people like to tell other people that this is what a man, this is what a woman is, but everybody has their own balance of masculine energy, feminine energy, what they need, what they're here to do. Like, everyone has a different idea. Some people just want to be taken care of. Some people want to have a balanced partnership. Some people prefer to kind of make the decisions for their partner, and some people just, some people really want someone that just like can say their opinion all the time. Some people can't handle that. And you guys are my people that are leaders. You're going to be speaking your opinion. You're going to be speaking your mind. You're going to need masculine energy that can level with that, because you're a powerhouse. So any masculine that's threatened by power, or feminine that's threatened by power, whatever you guys are, you know, doesn't matter. Whatever you're dating, doesn't matter. That's not going to be the person for you. You guys are powerhouses. You cannot hide that. That's just who you are. You're a powerful ass energy, a powerful ass, high vibrational person. Okay? 5111. Oof, that was a lot. So that's what I just want to tell you guys. A lot what's been going on through you is you're unlearning and relearning constantly through these awakenings, and you got it, okay? You got a lot of talented gifts. You've been studying and harvesting knowledge. You're going to be out there, and I think with that Leo energy, you guys are really going to be really shining in the next couple of months in your life. Like, this is your time to shine. Things are going to be flowing to you guys, so don't worry. Got 6th house there, so whatever you guys feel like you're of service, or your craft, as well. I feel like you guys will have a partner that's also Virgo energy there too. Alchemist is really coming in there, and empowerment. You guys are my people who are about empowerment. Cancer energy, see coming in, mothering, nurturing energy. And you guys are tired of being told you need to change. You're tired of being taken advantage of, because you guys are the first to go inward and figure out figure out your own truth, figure out what's right versus wrong. And I feel like most people don't even take the time to even do that. That's why you're on a whole other level. And you need to keep remembering that. The more people try to oppose you with their stupidity, you're here because you're on a whole other level, and you need to just go guns ablazing to where you need to be. Again, we can all be wrong sometimes, but I'm saying 99.9% of the time, you guys are acting out of empathy and intuition and channeling. So I feel like, you know, whether you know it or not, you have that clairaudient gift where your ideas and the things you say and do are in tune with the higher realms. Destiny. And like I said before, Palm Woman, when there's masculine energies that are in tune with that, they just don't know it. They may not be aware of it. But there could be someone out there who's just as in tune as you are, that they never really put words to or didn't really understand, you know? So I see that you guys have someone out there like that. They could be coming in and helping you, and they're part of your destiny. So again, the more you guys speak your truth and be yourself, especially living in your truth, that's going to bring you guys the love you need, the love that is meant for you. And I always like to say that, you know, I get a little nervous about, especially, you know, other women who are teachers or leaders in some sort of line of work where they're not really so much passionate about empowering the people that are coming to them. You know, I feel like it just kind of, all right, not my problem. But at the end of the day, it could be very frustrating. You guys could see that too, where you could be in a line of work or see that someone could have so much positive influence, but you can't force a horse to drink, you know? I just think that some people that do damage, they don't realize it, especially even when it comes to YouTube. And even when I was younger and some of the ideas I had about love, I had to really realize, okay, maybe this isn't healthy, you know, because at the end of the day, I'm talking to you guys, and I feel a responsibility to try to teach and help as much as possible. That's why I really got into studying like social issues and gender issues and issues regarding race, because I know that a lot of you guys watching me are from so many different backgrounds and cultures, and I have a personal responsibility to encourage, help, inspire, but not say anything harmful. So yeah, and then that being said, when you care so much about doing the right thing and you see so many people so careless, it really does dishearten you. But just know that there are people out there like you guys. Pile number one, don't give up. I feel like this was more like a free-for-all type of reading, but you got angelic protection around you. And again, just because you may feel spiritually attacked, evil-eyed, does not mean that you guys are in any danger whatsoever. It just means sometimes just cleanse and protect, because you got a lot of eyes on you. You got a light to you, and you're getting ready to pop out. I feel like in the past, you either kept yourself hidden or your angels kept you hidden. But right now, your energy is needed wherever it is that you're going, and you're going to see a lot of success. You got a lot of gifts from God, gifts from God, your angels, whatever you believe, guys. I'm also very religious tolerant, by the way, as well. I don't even care if you guys don't believe in God, do your angels. I feel like God, if there is one, doesn't care, because if there is a God, he made us all different for a reason. And I always had this ideology that, like, from, you know, just practically thinking, if like only one religion was the right religion, right? Then why the hell would God have someone born on an island where they would never even be exposed to that culture? It's so ignorant to think that your culture is better than anyone else's, like, you know, or more right than anyone else's. Like, it really just stemmed from this power hungry mindset that a lot of society is run by. And your girl Alice is tired, you know. I've been trying to like talk to people here and there all the time when I'm out. I get this energy problem on one. If you guys ever meet me in real life, I'm probably 17 times more passionate than I am even in my work, because I just like, sometimes I just have to speak my piece to people, and I just don't like ignorance, especially when it harms others. And again, one, if you're in that energy, you have someone out there that you're meant to be with that's also in that energy. Like, I think I wanted to encourage you guys towards love as you keep going, because for whatever reason, there's some idea that, especially when it comes to feminism or speaking up about protecting or helping women, some women tend to think that like that would make men not like them or something like that. I don't know, but in reality, it doesn't help you get picked or chosen. It just actually eliminates the ones that don't actually care about your opinion or a different opinion or the things that you find passionate about, like, at the end of the day. And even if someone even vocally says they care about things you do, you still wait and see, guys, because this isn't even about like anything else other than the fact that, you know, you guys are speaking your mind and stuff. And I've been kind of vocal about speaking about the things that I was passionate about, especially with helping women, when I just really woke up to everything that was going on. And some people think that it creates a divide, but I wasn't even talking about, you know, I have women that watch me all over the world, and it's not even political to talk about things that you find are important. Protecting women is something that I'm important with, so I'm always going to be working in that energy, just like I have dated a lot of men on different perspectives of that, you know, type of argument, and they both have done a lot of damage to me personally and to other people as well. I've seen the same thing. Just because someone says they're with it doesn't mean they're with it, and just because somebody is outwardly, okay, well, maybe they're definitely not with it, but anyway, I'm just saying that, like, for my women out there watching, for my men out there watching, just keep going, because the reason why I'm saying that people could even say that they're supportive of you and not actually be expressing it because of this evil eye energy. I feel like sometimes you guys may think you have allies, but in reality, there could be people that are too scared to speak up to you. So that's why I feel that you guys could have people that are watching you still interested in what you're saying, what you're doing, but not actually rooting you on, just because you may be getting a lot of power and success because of it. That was another disappointing thing too that I realized, and I'm gonna end this reading, guys, because I guess I'm just channeling and talk. But another thing I realized too as well is that it was also really disheartening to see that, like, I felt that there were some women that I thought I connected with that were so outwardly into helping women and all these things, but they were like the first to turn on me for a guy, you know? And I was like, hey, wait a minute, this isn't right. So I feel that just because someone says they're for a cause doesn't mean that they are. And sometimes some people may not say anything just because they're preparing something in the background or they're doing it in the background. So don't always judge just based upon a post on Instagram, you know? Definitely look a little further beneath the surface. But anyway, when you guys already know that, I feel like there's just so much fakeness in social media that it's so hard sometimes to see the truth and the reality. That's why it's easy to detach, go inward, reconnect with yourself. You got this problem one. But I do feel that, you know, some of you guys too, like there could be someone out there that you guys know personally that is very interested in dating you, and they could be a very positive support in your life. You're gonna make friends. I think this person could be in your friend zone or come as a friend, or maybe even try to help you with something first. And I think that's a great way to start, you know, relationship with my light workers and my healer, especially my women out there. You guys would love any help, right? But self-elimination and in your head. Yeah, I feel like as well, problem one, like I always say, because you guys are such powerhouses and amazing people will sometimes just leave your life because they know that you're not going to be dealing with whatever low vibrational bullshit they're spewing. They rather just hate. We got the villain, got the bachelor, the next destination, and drama. 7 of the fans. Yeah, like I said, a lot of you guys just have a lot of people that talk you up, talk very highly about you, and you're very loved and beloved. So I do feel like for some of my women out there watching, or women out there watching, doesn't matter. Yeah, I think a lot of people you guys date always will get triggered by this energy that you have, but you're just speaking your truth and living your truth. And if that's something for other people to hate on you about, then good riddance, you know. Let them go. They're just mad because no one listens to them because they got nothing good to say. Yeah, we got group date and hopeless romantic. Meet him. Cocktail party. I feel like you guys are going to be invited to a lot of events. Something's about to pop off, pile 111, and you're just being told that you got power. Pile number 1, you guys are powerhouses. You are power. I'm going to start telling you guys to affirm things below just so you can get the message, okay? Pile number 1, I am powerful and no one is going to stop me from what I'm here to do. You guys can affirm that below. Write it down there. I am protected. I am divinely protected and I am powerful. And no one is going to stop me from what I'm here to do. Damn. You guys can write all that. I like it. Okay? Because I feel like sometimes you guys just got to remember that because you could feel very powerless in some of these opposition energies. But in reality, your power and influence is 10 times more than them. You may think it's like some kind of real competition, but in reality, it's just mice at your feet. You can squash them if you want to, but you guys are too empathetic. You can easily destroy any opposition, but it's not even worth the time. You got power. Yeah. And I feel like the marriage is there in your future, guys. Children, some of you guys, you have children already. Some of you guys, like I always say, my single mom and single parents out there. You know, I feel like you're already doing it all, and you're a parent too. Or some of you guys are great with animals, great with pets, just great people. Come on, stop letting people let you think otherwise. You are an amazing person, pile number 1. Okay, and you're practical and spiritual, and even being that will piss people off because yes, you're able to see different perspectives. You guys are probably like very spiritual, but probably doing a lot of different other types of work as well, or meant to. Like you guys are my people that are meant to do multiple different things. Yeah, I see the fall time being very, 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 very positive for you guys. So to be continued. I think that's all I'm gonna say for my pile number 1 people. Things are going to start flowing to you guys, but the 10th house just keeps coming out. Your reputation is amazing, guys. You're going to start achieving, and yeah, it's so funny that it says the patriarchy down there. So you guys could be like outspoken like I am. Authority figures, legacy. Yeah, you guys are meant to build an empire. So there's no way in hell that you guys are going to be listening to anybody on what they want you to do. You guys are trusting your gut and your intuition. Maybe you guys can level with a partner in life, but in no way in hell are you guys ever going to stop what you're doing or start listening to someone else like they know more than you, because you guys know exactly what you're here to do, and you know a lot. You're an expert on whatever it is that you're talking about because you're well read, you're spiritual, you're in tune, and you're psychic. So keep up with it. Let me know what you guys are working on. I'm hearing a lot of different things. I'm hearing some of you guys are artists, some of you guys are writing books, some of you guys are on social media, some of you guys are doing all of it. Some of you guys are blogging, some of you guys are working behind the scenes with a lot of different things, trying to get that money, because you know money is power. Money is will protect you guys. 10 of Cups, and then we have Judgment. Knight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you guys are also here to help wake up some of these people that you date too. You got a lot of people like looking at you with different perspective because of the way you guys talk. You articulate yourself very well. Got the Star there too as well, and 3 of Swords. Yeah. Okay, there's one thing I really want to say too as well. Like I feel that like you guys with the Star energy with the 3 of Swords. This is like sometimes people don't talk about this enough as well. But when you guys have this natural star quality, it's a really hard place to be in because people will always constantly try to hurt you and bring you down, and you guys have a lot of pain inside of you because of these things that have happened. But just know that like even if it hurts, it's kind of a compliment to you guys, because people will try to throw rocks at you because you're already up higher they could ever be. They're even probably jealous that you are so you actually care and you actually have morals, and like they don't even have that. Like it's just sad because they can just learn from you, but a lot of people just don't want you guys to succeed because it just shows how it sheds light on their own darkness that they're not ready to face, where you guys have faced yourself 10 times over. Especially some of you guys who have dealt with narcissistic people, narcissistic abuse. Those people will pick out every little flaw you have, but you guys just leveled up even more. Yeah, creative writing. Some of you guys are getting to the arts, passion. Yeah, I see you guys, if you're going towards your passions, it's going to really be a good season for you. So again, the end of a tough cycle here. You guys are going to start seeing good stuff. Nothing will come of this situation, and your commitment's being tested. Yeah, I feel like you guys really had to get rid of people and situations that you realized nothing good was going to come out of it. These people were dedicated to not listening to you. They're not even supporting you. So how are they even going to support what you're here to do? And they're not growing with you. But you guys are headed towards a win. And when that win comes, just enjoy it. Don't pay mind to that one negative comment if you're getting thousands, or don't pay mind to you know, people who are hating if you're talking. They don't like your new person in your life when you could tell this person makes you so happy or whatever, 111, you know? Or I feel like whatever you have going on, you're going to be winning. You're going to start seeing a good season. You met someone very important on your path. Guys, I think that some of you guys already met a soulmate here, and they're maybe coming in slow, or you're just friends, or they're helping you. Wait for more information. Yeah, but move slow. You'll see. Yes, this is part of your destiny. See, stop questioning yourself, guys. Just because it's maybe difficult or tough, or you may see things that you don't want to see, or feel things you don't want to feel, doesn't mean that's not part of your journey. I feel like never every day is going to be peaches and sunshine. You have the strength to get through any challenge, and you're getting through it. Your self-love has been recognized. By the way, you guys can get my Pocket Angel deck, links below. But yeah, you guys are so strong. Distance yourself from toxicity. That's all your angels are asking you to do. Because there's some people that just are not going to see eye to eye with you. And you even be sometimes your own blood, people you thought were your friend. But don't compare yourself to others, because you're in a league of your own. And another thing I do want to say for Pod 111 is that you're meant to kind of take off and be super successful at a certain time period. So this comparing yourself is not necessary, because even if you feel like you haven't accomplished much, you're off to doing it when it's the right time for you. And that's another thing I really want to say. Or if you have a dream you want to go after and you haven't gone after it yet, it's completely uniquely your own. I even feel summer to autumn times can be really good. October, November, slow down, looking back, yeah. Some of you guys, things already started to change during last fall. Maybe you experienced some losses, but your angels are making room for the right things to come in. Yeah, some of you guys may feel like things are like hopeless, but I feel like there's kind of like a reconstruction of energy going on, even in the world. Final journey, yep. Mediumship, yeah. A lot of you guys really are in tune to the other side, okay? Yeah, my best friend. Yeah, I feel like you guys are going to get a soulmate coming in that's going to be like a best friend. And I feel like as well, if you guys do have a best friend or people around you that you feel good with and around, spend time with those people. You know, don't overwhelm yourself. There's only one of you guys. All right, that was a lot for pile number 111. I really thought I was going to come in and do a quick reading and channel in, but pile number 1 ended up being an hour. But anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys all next week. Bye, guys. Okay, pile number 222. Let's hop right into the reading, and let's find out what your angels really want to tell you all right now. Okay, so I feel pile number 222 that a lot of you guys will be getting your strength back. I was mentioning in pile 111. I thought this was going to be a quick reading, but I was talking for an hour over there, so if you're interested, check it out. But yeah, a lot of that pile was going through a lot energetically, so I feel you guys as well. You're going to be regaining your strength, your passion back, and I feel 222 that you guys are incredibly strong as well, and your angels are really like hyping you guys up. Okay, we got this like trader energy. Pile number 222, I really do feel like a lot of you may feel that a lot of people that you cared about have stabbed you in the back, but I feel instead of being so discouraged by that energy, as I was saying in pile 111, that when you are a light worker and you are a healer, like, and you are someone who stands up for others and stands up for what's right, you're gonna get energy of people that are not supporting that, because a lot of people are just in this vibration where they're out for themselves. And also pile 222, when you operate with this genuine love in your soul, people are gonna be jealous of the fact that people are hyping you up and people genuinely love you because you speak with love. But regardless of that, every person who has tried to destroy you or brought you down actually made you 10 times stronger. So I feel 222, although you may feel hurt or upset or worried about some of these energies of people that have been out to get you or hurt you, just know that there's just so much better over the horizon, because you guys truly are somebody that is inspiring and strong, and your strength itself could be something that people are jealous of, because no matter what people have tried to throw at you guys, 222, you will not back down. You guys are truly a powerhouse, and when people think they got you good, you literally just pop up stronger, more beautiful, more talented, more amazing than ever. You guys are my true alchemists, and I see, yeah, Queen of Swords, and you guys are not messing around. I feel like you guys have gotten very good at telling people off, telling people what's up, telling people what's good, and you're going to continue to do that, guys, because I feel that every day you guys become more and more fearless, more and more powerful, and people may try to, I'm actually hearing sticks and stones and break my bones, but words will never hurt me. But I feel like words do hurt, and I know like when they say that it's not true, but I actually feel for you guys, like you're getting to a point where people's words will not affect you or hurt you as much anymore. And of course, people have said things that have hurt you, it still affects you, but I feel as though you guys have gotten very strong. And I do feel that you guys are really at a place where I feel people are scared of you guys, 222. That's how I honestly feel. You really learned how to balance yourself, balance your emotions, and with temperance there as well. I remember like I read one book and it said like sometimes to create a balance, you have to like jump to another extreme. And I thought that was really interesting because I kind of feel for you guys, 222. It's like you may feel as though at times you're not balanced because maybe people got you mad and you went off or something like that. But I do feel like there's a time where you stand up for yourself. There's a time for peace. Like, I feel that not everyone's gonna be perfect and balanced and happy all the time. Like, I was talking to pile number one. Like, what I'm trying to say is that you guys really had a time period where maybe you thought being a bigger person was maybe just staying silent. But I feel like right now you guys are realizing that sometimes you gotta just like tell a bitch off, you know, you gotta say what's good, because I'm hearing like you're gonna turn me back to the old me. And I feel that a lot of you guys have put a lot of time and effort and maybe into making yourself like calmer or nicer, or maybe, you know, as one of my exes like to say, when you catch more flies or bees with honey or whatever. And I always got mad because I was like, I'm not trying to catch flies, I'm trying to make a difference here. And I feel that passion for 222 because I feel that maybe a lot of these people try to tell you to be nice or to be quiet or to, you know, or you're too angry or you're too this. There are people that were actually trying to bring you down, and you figured it out. You're like, now I'm really mad. And I feel that way too, 222, because I am someone like, you know, I've always had anger problems. I know that that could be something that people see as a flaw, but from the jump, if I didn't like something, I was coming at people with the fire. And it's funny because I've always been this way, and I've had some people that I've dated really try to bring that down in me, like really try to stop that energy. And I realized it was only just because it was a threat to them. The things that I was saying and doing was a threat to their belief system or a threat to them feeling in power. Or for some people, the things you were saying were truth, so they were really a big threat to whatever they had going on. You guys, with the Queen of Swords there, you're smart and you know what's up. And with the moon there, you guys could either have like Scorpio placements or air sign placements. You're well read. You guys may have been like, well, I read in a book, this is that you're hitting people with the facts, and they don't like that shit, 222. But let me tell you that much, you will not be stopped. And if you guys feel like being mean, or you feel like standing up for yourself, or you feel like telling someone off, you are more than welcome to, as strangers are saying, because that's what you're here to do. They made you a badass powerhouse for a reason. You came here with the fire for a reason. You're mad for a reason. And I'm tired of people shaming anger or human emotions. And a lot of the modern spirituality, I feel sometimes, and I talk about this, you guys can follow me on Instagram, QueenAliceLove, some of this modern spirituality is orchestrated by people in a place of privilege, so they like the way things are going. So it's going good for them. Of course, they're not going to see the things that you guys are seeing, you know, politics too, but I feel like you guys have the things you need to say for a reason. And I feel you guys care about other people, and you're going to continue to be that way. And I'm tired, politics too. And so are you guys, but you guys are going to keep going, keep hustling, keep succeeding. Maybe you guys are going to be finding yourself to be extremely outspoken lately. And maybe you guys should check out 111, because I was saying that that's great. But I was also saying as well that you're going to feel energetically some opposition. You're going to be feeling tired or drained or worn out. However, 222, I feel like you guys already know that. But when you're down, you get right back up. I'm actually hearing, last night I took an L, but tonight I bounced back. Like, you guys are making moves. I'm hearing a lot of big shots. You better move. You guys are making moves, and people better get out of your way. Because I feel like you guys are seeing a bigger picture right now, and you actually realize that, you know, one little person that's in your way, hurting their feelings is not as important as the things that you're here to do. You know, 222, sometimes people need to be humbled. And I feel 222, I'm going to take it a step further. Shout out to my women out there watching, especially, or maybe people who resonate with feminine energy. You guys are definitely people that I've sent here on a mission to humble some people, okay? I feel like you guys are the humblers, because you're smarter than most, and you're fearless. And maybe you guys just speak and you don't even think, you just go for it, especially when you're mad. But this King of Coins here, like, you guys really throw these people off their thrones. And I feel it's like funny, 222, because Seven of Swords, yeah, you guys are here to expose, I feel. And you're just saying, dude, you're doing a great job, because I feel like whistleblower energy, or just someone that is just not with living a lie. Or if you see something you don't like, you know, if your boss says something, you're like, well, I'm going to pull out the handbook. Tell me where it's written, you know? I remember one time when I was living in Florida, like, they had mold growing. They tried to tell me I had to pay for it. And they're like, oh, it's in the contract. Well, I said, you know, send me the contract then. Let's read it together. All of a sudden, silence. Yeah, that's what I thought. You know, 222, people don't expect you guys to come out with that smarts, that knowledge. You know, I was a single girl living on my own. I felt like they could take advantage of me, but little did they know, I'm a certified paralegal in the state of New Jersey. Never did anything with it, but hell yeah, all I learned is that, you know, you just pull up the paperwork. Let me show you. Read the fine print. But anyway, that's what I'm saying. You guys know how to read the fine print. You know what's up. You know what's good. Some of you guys are actually in legal fields or destined to do that. Or some of you guys are just people that are well-read. Hell, you don't even have to have any type of degree or any formal knowledge. And maybe people don't see that coming, because my people who watch this channel, you guys are also highly, highly attractive. And you guys are attractive energetically and inside of you. And people just sometimes don't see that people can have duality in them. And 222, you're nice and you're sweet, but I'm hearing you're sweet and you're sour, because I feel that people never see it coming when you guys you guys come out with them with that energy. So 222, I'm seeing that you guys are very, very strong. And yeah, you're going to continue to become more and more stronger. And you've had people try to bring you down. I'm seeing authority figures or people you've dated, maybe even parent figures as well. It's something about masculine or feminine, but I do feel, especially for my women out there who are outspoken, you definitely get the back end, you definitely get the backlash of that because society. But that's not going to stop you guys. No one's going to bring you guys down because you know what's up and you know what's true. And what you're actually going to see moving forward is people moving out of your way, 222. Because I feel that I was talking about the villain era a lot with you guys. And I always like to joke and I'm like, some people just are the villain. They don't need a villain era. But it's really for my light workers and my healers that feel like your power has been stripped of you, or people have been silencing you or teaching you how to tame this down, when in reality they should have encouraged this strength that could change the world. And I feel that you guys by people trying to bring you down, you actually learn to harness it and maybe control the energy a little bit more, but it always is inside of you. So when you guys are going off, you're going off. And I actually find when I'm going through spiritual awakenings, I'm more out of control, I'm more vocal, I'm more letting it out. And that's because that energy is inside of you and it's spiritual energy. And I see for you guys that you're not going to be stopped at all. What else was I going to say here? Yeah, I feel yeah, 222. What I was picking up on is that there's a whole lot of standing up for yourself here. I see as well that you guys have always been very passionate, especially when you guys were young, but now you're more read up because maybe you were silenced and then you had to go inward and really try to figure out, okay, what now? And then you really started to study more and more, gain the knowledge to back up what you were feeling, but you're coming at people guns a-blazing again, 222, and I love this energy, and you're just going towards the goal here. And I feel, 222, that at this point in time, you're ready to cut someone if they're in your way, and with love and compassion, guys. Again, with the villain era, that's what I was talking about before. Yeah, it came back right back to me. So with the villain era energy, it's just that, like, a lot of you guys are saying, Alice, but I miss my villain era. But I'm like, the villain era, when you really connect with the part of yourself that was silenced, or the part of yourself that's pissed off and finally standing up for yourself, my light workers and my healers, you stay in that era. Like, that energy is now with you. So you may feel like, what has gone into me? But now you guys called back your power where you're not afraid to speak your mind anymore, because probably early on in your life you were met with so much backlash. So, the person who said that, I was like telling them, no, that's inside of you forever. The villain era is more like you're gonna feel like a villain for a little bit just because you're so not used to standing up for yourself. But in reality, this is mostly only defense, Pal 222, or it's mostly you defending a cause or a situation that you find very important, that it helps people. It was never about being the villain. It's more about now, if one person stands in the way or comes at you crazy and you're really passionate about what you're talking about, you're letting them have it with the facts and knowledge and all the love in the heart that you guys have. I was actually hearing a song too, which was an old emo song, not old, probably like from the last 10 years maybe, like Sleeping with Sirens, but it was like, when a time comes, say all that you have to say. I forget the name of the song, but I'm going to find it. But it was like something like that. Like, no one's going to really understand the things that you've gone through or your experiences. So when it comes time to stand up for yourself or whatever it is that you need to stand up to, don't be afraid to speak, 222. Because I feel like you guys have been told that what you have to say, we don't talk about that here. No, you guys are here to speak your mind. And that's why you have these powerful ass placements. That's why you guys may be strong in the Mercury. You guys are meant to speak. And you will not be silenced. And there's a lot of people here who think that what they have to say is important, but it's time for my pal 222. You get the microphone now. It's time for you guys to speak. Say your opinion. Say your perspective, because that's what really matters here right now. I feel with the you guys are actually, okay, you got the power that could really make, for my women out there watching, men out there too, but for my men to other men, my women to men, like, you guys can really make people in powers of authority, even women to other women too, but I really feel like this is more about what the kings here and the Hierophant, like 222, like, you guys really are scaring some people, because I feel like you guys are powerful and you know what's up. And for my women out there watching too, it's like you got the King of Wands inside of you as well, so you can literally be strong, masculine, and feminine. And I feel like it's just because you incarnate with all this strong ass, badass energy. So yeah, and I feel like with the Hierophant there, you guys feel a connection to the divine source, and you feel very connected to the things you're saying and doing. So that extra boom that you guys got, that's because you got the angels or higher power backing you guys up, and it definitely could scare a lot of people, 222. So I feel that you guys are not even realizing how powerful you are. That's what your angels want you to know. And yeah, you guys are right now in the process of still owning that power. Yeah, I've got the Emperor here and the Devil, and you guys have no problem going against people that you feel like are evil, dark, scary. 222. Now, I'm not saying star fights if it's dangerous, 222. I'm saying that when the time comes for you guys to speak out against things that you care about, defend yourself, you guys will probably have no problem doing that moving forward. And you're probably afraid that maybe people could say or do hurtful things, but I feel 222 that I don't really think people can say crap to you because you know what's up. You got the facts to back it up. The 7 of Swords are in reverse. You guys are so good at exposing people. I feel like for their darkness, 222, you probably did it already to like people that you've dated, and maybe there's someone you dated here too as well that's obsessed with you guys because you just exposed them for like who they are. I feel like a lot of you guys have experienced a lot of darkness in people you dated because of the fact you constantly always holding people accountable and calling them out on their crap. And that's something that I've always done in relationships. I didn't realize that it was something that was like not normal. I always tell you guys too, I'm like from New Jersey. So like the women here, especially outside New York City where I'm from, they're pretty outspoken. So when I started to go to other parts of the country and I was met with like, I want to say like evil from especially masculine energy because of the fact that I was outspoken, it really shocked me. I couldn't really understand it, but I guess it's just because some people are still not used to that, being held accountable for things like, you know, because at the end of the day, other people may have seen this person may see themselves as an emperor, but you see the page in people. You see that they're weak, you know, 222. So you guys could even love or care about these people, but your ability to hold people accountable, that actually stems from a place of love. That is not from a place of, oh, screw these men, I'm more powerful than them and better than them. It was never that. It's standing up for things that you guys believe in or see. And that comes from a place of love because I feel that that person who's acting out in ways that are hurtful and harmful to other people, they're acting out of this low vibrational hurt person inside of them or power hungry person inside of them. So when you're actually calling them out, you may be able to stop patterns or maybe make this person reflect or at least make other people aware, or at least to this person, they know not to mess with you, you know, and that's enough too as well. But that's actually from a place of love because I feel that you guys call people out on their things and you're not doing it to be a hurtful person. You're actually doing it because you care and you feel like this person could be so much better if they didn't act in those toxic, low vibrational ways. And I feel you guys 222 because there's still a lot of people who are not ready for strong, outspoken, feminine energy. And I feel masculine or feminine, if you guys come to this channel, I'm all about protecting feminine energy. A lot of you guys here are women, so that's what my messages are mainly for. But if anybody else finds themselves in this channel here, because I even feel from my women out there watching who feel like other women have opposed them for the things that they stood for, or men to other men, or women to the men that they were dating, or just men in general. Like, I feel either way, it still would resonate because, like I always say too, you guys know I'm all about women supporting women. But that being said, I've had women oppose some of the things that I say and do because maybe they were still trying to protect a masculine energy in their life, or so on and so forth. And regardless of that, I feel that you guys don't really care at the end of the day. You just care about doing the right thing. And that's what I'm trying to say here, because I feel that you got some, okay, 222. I feel like you definitely got some, especially for people you've dated in the past, pissed off because you really called them out, and you don't really care, 222, because I think that there has been tactics people try to use on you to silence you, or to make you obsessed with them, or to make you cry or hurt. But you guys, it may have worked in the moment, but then you guys said, no, this is some BS. Alice been telling me about this stuff, got back on that horse and kept riding, you know? And I feel that because 222, it stems to the fact with this devil energy, a few things are going on here from the people that you date, especially my women out there. Some of the people that you date, they're just jealous that they can't control you, and it really comes down to that. That's enough to bring out darkness in some of these masculine energies because they're not used to it. And number two, you know, same for any other gender you guys could date. But another thing I do want to say too as well is that you're challenging people who've never been challenged before. And I don't think you guys have even realized that. Some of you guys go into jobs or organizations or friend groups and you're saying and doing things so different than everyone else. You guys are here to dismantle some of these things that are wrong in this world. And I feel that now that you found your voice, you're unstoppable, 222. And not only that, you know what you're talking about. You're like, hey, that's not right. And then, you know, people wouldn't even disagree with you guys probably with some of the things you're saying. They're like, yeah, well, it is what it is. But you're like, no, it's not. This is not okay. Boom. And I see that. And it's like, this can actually cause a lot of positive changes around you guys. And even when you stand up for yourself, you become more powerful too as well. So it ain't even about changing these people, but it's about putting them in their place and humbling their asses when you need to do that. We got 3 of Cups there, the Lovers, and the Sun. You guys are extremely loved and popular. Actually, my pal 222, come to think of it, you guys could be my feminine energies who do have that siren thing going for you. So you got a lot of people falling in love with you, fall in love with your energy, wanting you around. And then you guys just have this power. And I think that there's still a lot of people coming at you guys left and right. You guys are going to be asked out a lot. Like, a lot of people are very attracted to this energy, this powerhouse energy that you guys have, because that is operated from a place of love. So when you speak up and speak out with love, you are going to attract love in your life, you know? And I actually feel as well, even these energies of people that could have dated you guys, they're still obsessed with you guys because you are operating from a place of self-love. When you walk away and say, yeah, I'm not doing this, they've never seen anything like it. They've always been able to maybe manipulate or maybe win over people with their ways, but not you guys. You guys are not falling for, you guys have some people that you have gotten romantic offers from that you've denied because they're not in alignment, or you didn't go along with what they wanted, or you're just actively opposed to something that they believed, and they've never had that happen. They just think, no one ever said no to me before, so why would I be wrong, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're right. Sometimes people just don't challenge other people, but you guys are not afraid to do that, even if it's unconventional. Even in society in general, like let's just take away gender role, all that stuff, but in society in general, it's very normal for people to just not stand up to others and just kind of like whisper, or be too afraid to confront people, I feel a lot of people are cowards, but I feel to do, you're not. So you're not afraid to confront people, but there's a lot of people admiring that energy about you. We've got the lovers there. And I actually feel as well that a lot of these people, their distaste for you or their upsetness with you is not even because they don't love you or don't like you. It's because they couldn't control you or have you. 222. And I feel like you guys have stood up to a lot of people that you've dated or people that wanted to date you, especially my women out there who are into protecting, supporting other women, or even what is it? What was I trying to say? Just in general, just into being a decent human being. You'd be surprised, because I feel like it could be a person in your past who try to triangulate you, maybe you guys didn't do what they wanted, so they brought another third party in there to try to make you mad or jealous and maybe fight that person. I saw a lot of that when I lived in Southern Florida. It was this is so stupid. I'm I'm not gonna fight over this trash bag human being, with some person I never met, but thank you very much. But these people don't do it because they genuinely they don't do it because they want the other person to do it because they want a reaction from you. These things that go on, they kind of blew my mind when I started to really see that. But I feel that you guys don't fall for that BS. So again, 222, there could be situations where someone would have been well, I'm back with my ex now, or they could try to make you jealous or get bring other people in there, and maybe there's been other women that try to fight you guys. If you guys I'm not having this, I'm above this, this is not me, and that's enough. I feel like there's some masculines that are obsessed with you guys, especially for my feminists out there watching, or people you've dated. Again, I know all different genders watch my videos, but I mostly for the women out there watching. I feel that there's people that are mad that they couldn't control you guys. 222, you guys got a lot of power to you, and your power is all about just defending yourself at the end of the day. So you're not doing anything wrong here. Some people may make you feel like you're wrong for that, but you're not. 222. What else did your angels want to say here? Yeah, because I feel with the 3 of coins there, you guys are looking for people that you can build with, friendships you can build on. And if somebody's not about supporting and being honest and being kind and being a good person, you guys are probably not going to want to build a future with that person. Friendships, relationships, you guys operate with love, with the lovers there. So you have a high dose of people wanting to be your friend, be around you because of your strength, because of your beauty, your charm. You're beautiful, you're amazing. You're really, you guys are really that B, But I feel that you eliminate a lot of people from your life or tell off a lot of people, and there's nothing wrong with that, because this is something that I have done, but it's something that's shamed, but it shouldn't be, because at the end of the day, like I say in pile number 1, you're not here to make friends, you're here to make a positive impact. And sometimes that does mean challenging people on outdated beliefs or things that are not healthy that they're doing, or just walking away. Because sometimes there's people that I feel will try to get your reaction, so not to react and walk away. But there's certain people as well that never have been told no and never been told off, and you guys have done that as well. So you guys really know when to speak, when not to speak. So if you ever told anyone off, I think that you were divinely guided to do that. Don't feel guilty. My light workers, sometimes you guys may feel guilty because you just always want to do the right thing, and you're not used to standing in your power. But you guys are going to find yourself probably more mad than usual lately, okay? But I feel that this is the energy that you're meant to be in. But I see the pieces there. It's some of you guys will feel more peace after speaking your piece, Hey, so I did their peace after your piece, yeah. Prioritize. Because right now, you guys know what to do, yeah. You guys been knowing what's up. You've been knowing what's right, what's wrong. So you know what to do in these situations. You know what's right, what's not right. Some of you guys have, backgrounds where you could make a great counselor, or you've counseled and helped a lot of people. 222, I always say about myself and why I ended up really being someone outspoken about supporting women is because I've done thousands of readings for women. I've connected to mostly women. Women mostly support me. I meet a lot of women that I talk to on a personal level outside my work, not even telling them what I do. I love picking people's brains. I talk to men, talk to women. You guys know I'm out and about a lot. Like, I like to party, I like to have fun. I've seen a lot of different things. So I feel that no one can really tell me about my experiences, because at the end of the day, my passion is counseling and helping other people. And I feel you guys are the same way. Like, you've only focused on learning and educating yourself in order to grow. Or some of you guys really do got that degree to back it up, or you really do got that, you know, career to back it up, and all those things. And people are very much in support of you guys and the things that you say and do. So again, you guys can back it up. Like, I'm hearing Beyonce, I got a big ego, I talk like this because I can back it up. You guys can, and you're squashing people who think that they're the emperor, but they're really the page of cups, okay? I'm going to leave it at that, guys. I'm going to leave it at that, because you guys are really here. This message mostly from women. I'm really feeling it, or people that are passionate about helping women, you know? Because I'm really seeing squashing fragile male egos right here, pound number 2, and I'm living for it. You guys are my people, okay? You could tell me, you guys can follow me on Instagram, QueenAliceLove, and message me a time that you humbled somebody misogynistic, okay? 222, because I love it. Even my masculines out there watching, I want to hear about it. I know you guys are here. You guys are loved and you're needed. I'm never the person to be like, oh, screw men. No, I love men. Think they're the coolest. Like I always say, when they're doing what they need to be doing. But there's just not enough of accountability going on right now, and you guys are all about it. And yes. Because I'm saying, when it, you know, say what you gotta say when it comes to time, 222 always. Because you guys know what's up. Sun in Virgo, 2nd house, 1st house. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys have been people that kind of observe or watch from afar a lot of different things. You're well studied. So even with this Virgo energy, some of you guys at first may have been uncomfortable speaking up or speaking your mind, but I feel like a lot of you guys are going to become more comfortable with it. And the more you put yourself first, the more you guys are seeing so clearly, like, oh, putting myself first really is triggering for a lot of people because they can't control me. And that's the same for friendships and relationships. All different types of energies here, guys. My light workers here to make friends. That always comes in. You guys probably started off this life, yeah, I'm everyone's friend, but not everyone's your friend, 222. You know, so you'll fight for some people, and some people you're gonna lose along the way, but at the end of the day, we got this 3 of Cups here, the lovers. Like, you guys are gonna find people that really love you for who you are, because you're speaking your truth, and people who are passionate about the things you're passionate about, which is just simply being a good person, which I guess some people just don't like to challenge the status quo. I don't know. 3 of Swords, yeah, Queen of Pentacles. What else do the angels want to say here? There's like something else coming in here about somebody here. This could be the one. Yeah, I feel there's someone from your past, guys, that is actually thinking about something you said to them. And I feel that there's a little thing, there's a few things going on here. You guys have probably dated somebody who you may have thought like, oh, wow, we got along really well and this and that. But something must have happened in this connection where this person did not feel in control because they really liked you. But number 2, you guys, again, little intimidating little powerhouses, okay? I wouldn't want to catch you guys on the wrong day, okay? But I'm also seeing reconciliation and finance and career. Like, you guys were leveling up in your career, or you are leveling up. You're probably in a position where you guys probably do take care of yourself and you're very independent. And then I see that these people, or some of these people you've dated, or this person in particular, they're only used to childish energies. So I think you triggered this person, and now they're thinking back, they want to reconcile it, because being around someone like you guys is only going to level them up. You know, you guys probably know what's good. You guys probably know like how to be successful. Holding someone accountable is probably just telling them, hey, respect me, be better. Think about this from this perspective. It's not about, you know, ripping them a new A, you know? We got soulmate here, and yeah, you guys don't realize a lot of these soulmates deep down subconsciously, these people that you guys have affected with your words, you are meant to do that. This is what you're here to do. You have a lot of karmic soulmates that you're meant to humble, so don't even worry about it. If you say a little hurtful things, they probably need to hear it. The truth hurts sometimes, especially when these people were coddled and they never were told, hey, time to grow up, time to put the big boy pants on, time to put the big girl pants on. You're humbling your friends, your exes, that you love them, and you're like, hey, listen, like, this is not it. This is not the way that we're going to be acting here, because this is not right. And whatever it is that goes on, guys, you know, there's a lot of things going on right now. We got separation here. And free yourself. Yeah, you guys freed yourself from somebody because, or separated yourself from somebody because of the fact that, like, with the bachelor there and the intellectual, yeah, I feel that you just didn't agree with this person, or you guys didn't agree on something, and this person is intellectual, but I feel you guys could have been more intellectual than them. They're jealous of that. So you guys could have gotten to a fight. Hopeless romantic is there. And I feel that, Yeah, let me just see what else. What about this person? There's like multiple energies coming in here. I feel like this could happen a couple times for multiple different reasons, whether you're more successful, more powerful, or just challenging some sort of traditional belief that you guys don't agree with. You're making moves here and making people think differently. We got justice here. Yeah, I feel like you guys left someone out in the cold because you didn't like something and maybe this person tried to manipulate you. But then we also have here the 3 of coins, the 10 of cups. You guys are continuing to shine. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, that's funny. So there's someone here from the past that's wanting to come in, but I feel like with the Queen and King of Cups that came up together, you guys are probably going to be in another connection or someone else is coming in, especially chose Power 111 where I was talking about, you know, meeting somebody more on your level who cares about the things you do, that it's not always a fight, not always a competition. So I feel that there's someone coming from the past that messed up with you guys. I really feel, I'm going to use my romance deck here as well. It's available in my Etsy shop, but there's someone here who messed up their shot with you guys with the tower there. You gave them a tower moment because I think that you really gave them some facts and some truth that maybe they never thought about, or maybe they were too ignorant at the time, or their ego was out of control. With the Bachelor there, this person could have a lot of options, and maybe these options did cater to them, but not you guys. I think you're very talented. This person looked up to you, respected the things you had to say, and maybe the fight didn't end very well, but you got this person thinking, I will be back. I miss you. Yeah, someone from your past misses you guys. You've been seeing signs about this person, and you'd be surprised if you gave this person a tower moment when you left them out in the cold. They're thinking about you a lot. Every song you guys could have connected with music or some songs you guys both liked, or an artist in particular you could be hearing lately. I love your body. You're the reason I keep going. I'm emotionally unavailable. I think this person became emotionally unavailable and sought revenge because you hurt their ego. 222. Not necessarily because they don't care. So you were like, do they not care at all? But they shut off or said or did something to make you guys hurt. It was because you really hurt their ego when you walked away from them. I don't think it was about anything other than that. They just felt like they lost all control there because you guys probably made a stand for something you believed in, or the mistreatment that they were doing to you wasn't right. But they still think about you heavily. But you guys must have walked away from them. Or they could have walked away from you guys because they were triggered too. But they're really regretting it because at the end of the day, it's like karmically, you have a hold on these people, 222, because you're here to do this. So you may be upset, oh, my soulmates or one of my soulmates for some of you guys is not acting right. But sometimes walking away will give them the tower they need, and truly letting go and being like, well, then God has someone more in line for me, or my angels has something more in line for me. And I think that they actually do. Someone else is around here coming in. Endings and beginnings, but you're actually going to be hearing from somebody that wants to make things right. We got justice and justice twice, so maybe this person just doesn't want to lose you. Reach out to me, please. I never should let you go. My intentions could be selfish. I never went like you before, and I'm confused. Yeah, they're really thinking about it. Yeah, you're definitely challenging some kind of outdated belief on someone. We got 2 of Cups here, and 10 of Pentacles and 5 of Cups. At the end of the day, you are an excellent partner for anybody, 222. And I feel like a lot of your past soulmates see you as such, but they're still so threatened by your power. Like, you guys have so much power and you speak your mind, and you also challenge people to grow and be accountable. And people are just not used to that, 222. So even your soulmates who love you to death, they're just so uncomfortable with this energy that you guys omit, but you're here to be that way. And I don't see you guys unnecessarily just cussing people out. Like, I just see that you guys are, maybe some of you guys do, but at the end of the day, I feel you guys are really into working towards a better future. You could be humanitarian or just your own life. And how can you be in a partnership with someone who can't even hear what you're saying, or is just stuck in their ego? You want someone that wants to grow and evolve. Even if you just feel like you're here to grow spiritually, then you want someone who could do that. And I see you guys don't need a King of Swords. You need a King of Cups, like someone who can emotionally just empathize with you and not be so hard-headed. But I feel like you guys got a Queen of Swords in you, but I feel like it's more like a Queen of Swords where you're ready to cut someone off if you need to. Like, you guys are naturally Queen of Cups, I feel like, very emotional and sensitive and caring. But you developed this Queen of Swords to protect yourself and to speak your mind. And maybe you resonate with being a Queen of Swords too, but I feel you guys would let someone in and empathize, and you have spent a lot of time giving a lot of different chances and helping people and listening to their perspective and trying to understand where they're coming from, or even apologizing for things you shouldn't even apologize for. So when you walk away, people always think you're the one that got away, because the things that you guys say and do, it's out of love. You speak from love. You speak your truth because you want to help these people, because I think a lot of the things you were trying to tell them was because you felt like it would help their lives if they heard it, Some of you guys just give really good advice. I'm hearing Nirvana, forever in debt to your priceless advice. Like, some of these people try to give advice to you, but it's like stupid. But I also see as well, like people just feel like, oh, here you go again with your advice. But your advice changes lives, 222, and they don't want that help. They're going to lose a chance to succeed and elevate. And someone from the past realized they lost somebody who could really help them succeed in life, you know, and they're suffering without you. You could have seen this person in your dreams. You're gonna get good news. I feel like this person reaching out to apologize to you soon, but I don't know. I feel like you guys just have better out there too as well. Like this, you could be the one. Like a lot of people think you guys are the one, but I think that you're the one for you is the person that you don't have to be constantly Queen of Swords. You could just be in your Queen of Cups vibe and like feeling safe, emotionally secure, and not having to argue with them about little things. Someone who sees eye to eye. We got right. You could, yeah. Yeah, I feel like it could be me, somebody new soon. We got writers, but it's funny too that I think that some of this opposition energy comes from people who may have similar talents or gifts to you guys, but you could be better at them than that. Like, you know, I feel like some people just are jealous of you guys, and that could be where some of this negativity came from. Yeah, but continue to follow your passion, guys. You are safe. Yeah, there's just someone here who like came to their senses a little too late in the game, but they want to come back and apologize, guys. You have a few people here who are thinking about you. You got the moon there, obsessed. Three of Swords, hurting. Because it's like you were kind of destined to break these people's hearts a little bit. Tower moment, because they really needed a humbling moment. Because the way some of these people operate, 222, it's not love. You know, you can go run through 500, you know, relationships with people that give you everything you want, but unless you're ever getting challenged and held accountable, you're never going to learn and grow. And that's the same on both directions. But here's the thing, 222, you guys actually held yourself accountable. Like, I feel like I hear you guys apologizing for things that you didn't even need to, just always being the bigger person. But it's like, why do you always got to be the bigger person? You guys got tired of that. Like, maybe you want someone that can actually, you know, teach you something new for once, 222. We got mystery there and Sagittarius, dreams. Maybe some of you guys lost a friend too as well. Maybe, you know, I feel... Yeah, like I said before, for some of my women who support women, like this person could have been not really in that same energy. You catch my drift? Someone could have been jealous and tried to get in between a relationship here. I just see a lot of mess here that you guys just really were like, are you serious? We got the first house there. Some of you guys just started to put yourself first and realized how hard that is sometimes as a powerful, outspoken person. Light worker, or especially feminine energy. So we got Scorpio there too in the third house. And yeah, I feel like you guys are going through a transformation with the way that you communicate. A lot of you guys are becoming a lot more sure of yourself and not really put up with anybody's BS. And I feel 222, because you are doing this already actively, you're actually going through a transformation too as well, where you're becoming even more attractive, which is crazy. So I see my people out there watching, you're gonna get more love offers coming in, which is really funny, but it's so attractive the way you guys are. We got the Bachelor there. Yeah, people really are interested in you guys, but they're just insecure yeah, it's funny. You guys actually have a lot of options romantically. I see that too as well. You guys could have strong Leo placements, very attractive. I feel that what may also trigger some of these energies of people that date you or friends is because you do attract a high dose of suitors or people interested in you. So they try to take it out on you when they're jealous that you get other attention. But that's not really like your fault, 222. Or sometimes feminine energies for my women out there watching, like, try to take it out on you, or even masculine, for my masculine that they're watching, when you get a lot of attention to the person that they likes you, they'll try to take it out on you, but that's not your fault. And that's not really a women supporting women energy, or a man supporting men energy, or anyone supporting anybody. It's not your fault you get attention, 222. So it's so funny. You've been gifted with having this amazing ability to pull this amazing, like, even like siren like energy, but that is because you're getting more and more of it because of this crazy self-love you have and the love you have for helping people. But also, you guys are just really attractive, and you are seeing things for how they are because of probably the high dose of people that have come in and out of your life, especially for my attractive women out there. You already know how it is. A lot of people could be in your DMs, but you've been there, seen it all, know every trick in the book, you know? And I feel that you guys are becoming even more attractive because you're not putting up with any BS anymore. So only the best of the best can really get to you guys. And I feel you guys are actually gonna see some people taking a leap of faith, a lot of new offers coming in. A lot of you guys cleared house of a lot of old karmic energies that just weren't it. You know, masculine and feminine. And I see, you know, at the end of the day, you guys are still romantic in that. And I think that, yeah, some competition again. Oh my gosh. You'd be surprised. People are still competing for your attention, guys, behind the scenes. Okay. But you guys know what's up. Yeah. I think you guys are trying to get rid of anybody that's like too stubborn. always try to make it not, yeah, 222, you guys are looking for a partner, not someone to compete with when it comes to love. Like if someone really is threatened by your intelligence or your beauty and intelligence or your looks, like, you know, it goes that deep, 222. You guys are just not having it. So you're eliminating quick and fast. And I think by doing that, you're humbling a lot of people, but all you're doing is actually, it's funny, 222, full circle. All you're actually doing is just looking after yourself and putting yourself first. And that is triggering a lot of people. You'd be surprised. Because again, guys, I like to always talk about this, but when you are a healer and a light worker, you know, you people have always benefited off the fact that you guys were always there helping people and you're not doing it anymore. But also, especially for my feminine energies out there watching, a lot of people just expect you guys to just be quiet or submissive or listen or to be controlled. And the moment they realize they can't control you, they could be bringing some darkness into your life and you guys are just not having it. And again, it's not your fault if someone is interested in you romantically, and it's not your fault if the homies also think you're hot and they want to take it out on you. That's their problem, you know, because I do see you getting a high dose of attention here, and that's kind of what's going on here, even though like you may not see it 110%. We got the Nine of Cups there, and then we have the Tower. Yeah, 222. Nine of Coins. Your angels want you guys to know that you have caused a lot of tower moments, especially with people you've dated. So keep up the good work, guys. You may see some people coming in and wanting to like get a second chance with you guys, or make things right. Yeah, someone from the past wishes they gave more time and energy instead of trying to hurt you. But I just feel at the end of the day, yeah, Nine of Cups. You guys probably have a lot of offers here. You're gonna have a few offers coming in, guys. Wow. Yep. It's just so much. Yep. I feel like if you guys already felt betrayed or really like blindsided by somebody, you're really probably not gonna be giving them a second chance. But yeah, I think you guys still sometimes get blindsided by, you know, someone coming in wanting to be Prince Charming, and then they come and all of a sudden there's somebody else, you know? And that's because of the high level of triggering that you guys can do with your power and your energy, your success, your intelligence, and your fire, okay? And you're not gonna dim that down for nobody. Social media, some of you guys are really popular on social media. You guys are gonna get a lot of DMs, I feel like, or a lot of attention. You guys are glowing up. You look really good because you're calling back your power and you're loving yourself. So it's like you guys are not even doing anything to get this attention by just being yourself. You guys are also gonna be succeeding a lot more too, because you're just focusing on your goals and you're only really aligning yourself with energies of people that are supportive of what you have going on. You don't really feel like fighting with people, you know, when it comes to love and relationships. Miss Charming, okay? Turn a blind eye, willing to compromise, sweet talking, persuasiveness. Yeah, I feel like you guys are no longer willing to turn a blind eye to things, to red flags, to any of it. You guys are here with that fire, and I feel that you guys have the ability to also persuade people to see your side, to see your opinion, and you do that. And I see that you guys are, yeah, being watched a lot. In the past, like you really felt unprotected by maybe some of these energies in your life, and left out in the cold. So now you guys are really like, yeah, now you guys are really like seeing things from like a different perspective. Maybe you guys are maintaining a lot of boundaries with a lot of different people right now. Yeah, some of you guys really feel alone and misunderstood, but I feel like it's just actually that you guys are very much in your power, and that's something not a lot of people are used to. So keep up the good work. Yep. The sun always shines after rain. Survival artist. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys, like I always say too, like standing up for yourself and like all these things. I feel like it's survival at a certain point. Like if people are really making your life a living hell, you're gonna be saying something. Like, and it's crazy how you guys could get the back end of just doing you, you know. But luck is on your side now. You're getting extremely blessed, and I see that. A win-win is in the forecast for you guys because you operate with love and you're speaking your truth, and also you're actively combating any of these energies that were never really wanting to see you win anyway. They needed to have this humbling experience to even be around you. Being around you guys 222 is a very humbling experience for a lot of people. You're smart, you're beautiful, you're attractive, and you're powerful. And you challenge the status quo just by being yourself because your energy radiates, I'm here to do something. Okay, get out of my way, and it always has. So the more you learn to stand up for yourself, the better. Because I feel like in the past, you've always had sometimes people just oppose you, and you're like, well, what is it then? You want to fight? You don't want smoke. I'm here, and you don't want smoke. And they're like, oh no. Yeah, that's what I thought. 222. I feel like you guys are on one right now. You're like, you don't want the smoke, so stop. You know, I love it. You got victory coming in here, guys. Okay, and you are safe. Yeah. Honestly, 222. Some of you guys may feel like unprotected or like you're like alone a lot, but in reality, I think it's more people need to be afraid of you at this point, 222. Like you have developed this strength and you're super duper strong and your words are impactful and your angels are backing you up. So whatever you guys got going on, keep up the good work. I see a lot of good things coming in, and I see that, yep, you guys aren't moving in the right direction, and you guys are causing a lot of change already just by speaking up. in your own life and the lives of others. And again, you're a great friend, guys. So if you ever had to tell off a friend or get rid of them, as much as it may have hurt, it was necessary, okay? Or, you know, people that you dated as well. You hurt my feelings. Well, too bad. That's too damn bad, okay? I plan on messaging you soon. Yeah, somebody wants to apologize, get back together, but I don't know if you guys, I don't see you guys having it because I think you guys already have so much other better options around you. Yep, you guys are going towards what you're passionate about. And if this person worked against you, you're not really going to like that. You got a lot of opportunities here. Aquarius, guys could be Aquarius, guys could be Leo. Very talented. Venus, yep, I told you guys they're glowing up. Taurus, you guys look really good. You're actually getting, your angels are gifting you guys in the looks department, okay? So you may be noticing you're getting a lot more attention or a lot more love offers. And I feel like it's because also your angels are opening the floodgates to more options just because you guys know how to, now you guys are seeing a little clearly and you can properly defend yourself now without feeling bad about it. And you guys are going to oppose anybody that challenges you at all. You guys could have Virgo placements too as well. Very well read, very well studied, and people don't see it coming, but you guys are here to create positive change and you're not backing down for nobody. Not no man, not no woman, nobody, okay? Pile number 222, and you're going to be finding your person because of that. So I hope you guys do love that message. Bye, guys. Okay, pile number 333. Let's hop right into the reading and let's find out what your angels really want to tell you. So pile number 333, you guys are looking really, really good. You're actually going to get a boost of compliments, people hyping you up, people telling you how good you look. Some of you guys actually are changing up your wardrobe a little bit or just standing out a little bit more or allowing yourself to be seen, to be noticed. And part of it is because you guys are going through a lot of healing where you're really comfortable or getting comfortable in your own skin. Now, I'm definitely seeing for this pile too as well. Maybe there was a lot of time, energy, manifesting, subliminals, magic, manifesting on some moons or whatever going on here, because I do see that there has been some sort of glow up going on here. And part of the glow up is the confidence and the healing, of course, the self-love that radiates, but also, you guys are looking really, really good, really youthful, and really pretty, I feel, you know, especially for my women out there watching, and for my men too. Hell, you look pretty. You're so pretty. I'm hearing that people are going to be telling you look pretty, you look good, and I feel with this cheers here and the fresh meat, like, you guys are going to be feeling like young again, and you're going to be feeling like you're enjoying your life again. And maybe some of you guys find it hard to believe, but I feel it's because you guys are really in tune with yourself and you're not really apologizing to anybody. You're just being you, and it's working out for you guys. I actually see as well that you guys are getting a lot of downloads right now from your angels, and you're making a lot of big moves that are going to be panning out, because I also pulled this card too as well with the fans here. Like, you guys have a lot of fans already as we speak. So whatever you're doing, it's working for you guys. I see with this Uranus revolution, just you being yourself is a revolution of its own. Like, I often think sometimes, like, me and my friend, we're both Aquarius, and we tend to like to go out and we wear what we want, we do what we want, and just being that energy kind of does tend to attract a lot of attention, especially feminine energies. Like, oh, I love your outfit, I love this, I love that. Sometimes girls will ask us, bless their souls, is it your birthday? Like, we'll always just dress however we want to dress. And I feel like we don't feel it revolutionary because we're just Aquariuses, but a lot of people, just to wear what you want and be how you want, they find that to be very revolutionary. So that's what I'm seeing for 333. You may notice, why are people complimenting me? Why are people looking at me? Number one, you're high vibrational. Number two, you're healing yourself and you're allowing yourself to shine. And number three, you guys style, guys. You look good and you express yourself and you are yourself. Some of you guys, it may just be more speaking out, posting more pictures, but I feel hot girl summer energy coming in here, and I feel a lot of hot girl summer energy, making a lot of friends or fans for my women out there watching, especially other women, for my women that are into supporting other women. I see that women are really like in awe of you guys, so whatever you're doing, keep up the good work. I feel like as well, you have a lot of romantic interest, but I think that's what makes people so fascinated with you guys, 333, because although you may get a lot of attention, I don't ever think that you guys are really trying to get it. It's almost an attention where like you are just doing your own thing and people find that so attractive. And also 333, I feel like you guys may even look uninterested in dating. Like, you're just out having friends. Maybe some of you guys do have a bestie, or some of you guys are in a relationship, or some of you guys are on social media. But I see you guys empowering yourself, and by being the empowered version of yourself, you're also empowering others. And I see you guys having a really good summer, you know, despite maybe some things you're still healing from or processing right now. Togetherness, new acquaintanceships, healthy lifestyle, vacation. See, you guys are dedicating yourself to people and situations that are healthy for you. And like I was saying in some of the other piles, healing, speaking up for yourself, eliminating people that aren't rooting for you. You guys have been doing all that. I feel like a lot of these piles, one leads to the other. Some of you guys who have been fans of the channel for a while, you say you watch a lot of times the whole video. God bless you guys, you know, but if you didn't, I was just catching you guys up, because sometimes I do feel that the piles kind of lead to one another, where I do feel like this is kind of the energy where you guys said your piece, you speak it up for yourself, and now you're kind of creating a nice safe environment for you to enjoy your life, or a nice support group of people that you could feel safe around. You've been doing that work, and I love it for you guys. I actually feel like a lot of people want to approach you guys romantically, but we have this like King of Pentacles energy, late bloomer. It's almost like some of these people are very shy to do that because you guys are really looking good. 10 out of 10, I'm saying, like, they don't even feel like they got a chance. And I see as well with the late bloomer, maybe you guys were late bloomers too. Like, I see a glow up that no one saw coming. And it's like, or some of you guys just keep glowing up and glowing up and glowing up. Some of you guys may resonate with being a late bloomer. So you may have an interesting perspective where you never really felt like you were this beautiful and amazing, and now you're popping out. I really feel like for a lot of my light workers and my healers, when you guys get hurt a lot, you actually learn to kind of shield your energy or dim yourself down or make yourself not be seen and noticed, just because you've been so hurt sometimes by a lot of this attention that you guys were getting, especially for my feminines out there watching, where, you know, you may have got a lot of attention, but it was dealt with backlash from jealous people, men or women, you know, or people that wanted to date you, but they ended up really hurting you, and you just felt like it wasn't safe to be seen, to be noticed, or to be yourself, or, you know, shamed for what you were wearing, what you were doing. Maybe it was culture, maybe it was family, jealousy again. But again, you're learning that you're this way for a reason. So express yourself. I am getting big coming out of the closet energy too for my, you know, LGBTQ energy. You guys know I'm very pro women's rights and LGBTQ rights. So I'm actively always going to speak about that, because that's what I'm here to do. I've been that way even before I was outwardly spiritual. That's why I didn't really agree with traditional religion, and I left it at 11 years old. I said, I'm not going, Mom. My poor mom. No, I was always challenging people in that way. I think you guys are always been unique in yourself. And I'm hearing that Drake song, I've always been me. I guess I love myself. I guess I know myself. I said that by accident, but wow, okay. So there you guys have it. I want to be me. I love myself, you know? 333, I feel like you guys should affirm below, like, I am me and I love myself, okay? And it's okay and safe to love myself. I am allowed to love myself. You guys couldn't write any of those that you like. I feel like the affirming is kind of like getting the message across lately. I've been doing it on my angel number page, and I've been liking how it feels. You know what to do. You know who you are. You know what you're here to do. And you guys know yourself, okay? 333. So continue to be you. The more you heal, the more you realize you never lost touch with who you were. You just had people try to dim that down or out of you. You've never been unattractive, actually, 333. You just had dimmed yourself or made yourself small so that people can feel comfortable. But you're actually inspiring and empowering more people by shining and being yourself. I think 333, now that you guys are able to really listen to your angels and see that some people are just not trustworthy, you removed yourself from certain friends or people that were attracting this negativity into your life, or even sometimes soulmates or people you dated that were jealous of that attention you got. Like I was saying in the last pile, I've had some masculine energies that I've dated try to take it out on me, that men were looking at me, or men wanted to talk to me, or men wanted to date me, or my exes were still calling me. It's not my fault they're obsessed with me, God. But anyway, you get what I'm saying? If you're unapologetic to yourself, if you want to be a diva, you want to be a pretty girl, you want to be stuff paid for, you want to get bougie with it, do that. If you want to be a stay-at-home mom, do that. If you want to be a hustler, hard worker, women, do that. If you want to date women, do that. If you want to date men, do that. If you want to be a cat lady like your girl Alice, do that. If you want to be at the club every night, do that. Do whatever makes you happy. Life is too short, 333. And I feel like sometimes we are incarnated as unconventional people, as light workers and healers, because it's needed in that space. You know how many spiritualists that I've heard, oh, the clubs are bad, there's demons there. There's demons everywhere, okay? So, like, at the end of the day, there's demons in every type of line of work. In the church, there's demons in the school systems, there's demons everywhere, okay? I'm just being metaphorical, but I just feel like there's always people, they got something to say, but it's your life. So whatever makes you happy, you guys are doing that, and that empowers people because they feel encouraged to do that. Like, I always say, I love nightlife, and it's kind of funny where, like, women get shamed to feel like the party, and I always encourage you guys. Some of you guys say, I don't like the party house. I understand, guys, because yes, it could be some low vibrational things, but I like to, because I used to be a bartender, I like to listen to DJs and music and dance and have fun, meet people, like, learn things, network. Like, there's so many things that that you guys travel, new events, like, there's so many different things outside of just, like, getting attention from men. Even if you wanted to go out and get attention from men, you could do that, you know? Like, who cares? Like, that's what I'm saying, 333. Like, whatever you guys like to do it, you know? And I don't know why I'm, like, keep going on about that, but I feel like you know what to do, as in, like, if you feel called to be somewhere or to live your life a certain way, there is no shame in the game, 333, because I feel that you actually are having fun because you're going to be doing more of this. You are listening to your intuition, and you're getting more fans or friends, whatever it is that you guys are trying to manifest. Some of you guys are on social media. I know a lot of my audience are other people who have audiences and stuff. So I always say too as well, like a lot of my time being out and about, it teaches me a whole lot because I can learn things very objectively, because when I'm out, no one really knows, you know, what I do for work. I keep it low key, I express myself, I just have fun, and I like to talk to people. So it's always just my way of letting loose and enjoying my life. We got indigo, just, yeah. And there's indigo and crystal children everywhere, guys, like in all different places. And sometimes your angels will kind of set you up in certain environments to meet certain people. And it doesn't really matter where, you know, maybe some people you just meet by accident. So it's hard to judge, oh, don't go here to meet somebody, don't do that. There's too many rules that other people try to impose on other people when we're all our own unique souls and we're all here to do different things. Victory, again, that card came up in the first reading. Yeah, you guys are just doing a lot of self-love and healing by just finally telling yourself it's okay to be me. It's okay to do what I love. I don't have to hide who I am. I don't need to be somebody else to find love. And that's why I feel, you know, with that whole dating coaching and stuff like that, at the end of the day, if you just could be yourself, I feel like you guys would realize how much people would just love you for that. You were never not worthy of love. You were just around people that saw how much you guys shined and they didn't like that. So again, 333, you're learning that you were always worthy of love. You never had to fix or change or heal yourself. Who you are is a light and people love you guys. That's why other people tried to tell you otherwise, especially probably people you've dated in the past. Mercury, some of you guys are singers or artists, I'm hearing as well. Or yeah, you have a lot of wisdom and you have a lot of light to you guys. Your soul has wisdom, guys. Gemini there, some of you guys are social butterflies and you enjoy being out there. Some of you guys are going to be kind of hit with a wave of energy where you want to go try new things and your angels are encouraging to do that. Or be seen or be noticed. It's okay to shine. It's okay to, you don't have to dim yourself down, 333. You're doing a good job. I feel like, yeah, I feel like you guys are really good at relating to other people with the 6th house and 7th house. Like, I feel that a lot of you guys are going to get a boost in your career because of the knowledge and the compassion you have towards relating to people, whether it be friendships or about love, about life, about causes you care about. I feel that you guys may feel that, you know, you're revolutionary or you're so different, but actually you're somebody that a lot of people could relate to in a lot of different ways. You're multidimensional. I feel like you guys are different, strange, weird, maybe, sure, but actually you're highly relatable, and it's just that you've had people made you feel like maybe the things you were saying and doing wasn't right because they wanted to bring you down or control you. But you're gonna learn that, like, there's a lot of people who think the same way you do and actually look up to you guys, and you're gonna have a lot of popularity coming in. And also I see money coming in and a glow up again. Because of this wisdom that you guys have and the self-love, I see a lot of opportunities as well coming for you guys. So yeah, amazing. Justice is there. A lot of good karma for my pile number 333 people. I see that you guys have had in the past people try to take your energy, and now you guys are realizing that those people were just fools to even try to bring you guys down because you're great people to be around, or other people couldn't express themselves the way they wanted to, so they kind of projected that onto you. Yeah, I see you guys that maybe you cut someone off in the past. Got the Emperor there too as well, and the Star, 7 of Swords. Yeah, 333. It's kind of funny because I feel that you guys probably would be honored to see how people really view you, because I feel that a lot of people have critiqued you, but in reality, there's just a lot more love coming in. I feel like your angels probably at times made you feel as though you didn't have people's approval just because they didn't want you to get like dependent on it or seek the validation. So I feel like maybe some of you guys didn't really hear a lot of compliments. Number one, people were jealous, but number two, I think that your angels didn't want you to be dependent on constant validation all the time too, because sometimes we can get in that cycle where it's like, okay, looking for approval. So you guys probably learned to live without it. Or maybe some of you guys just were ugly ducklings or felt like you were from the jump. So you just learned to be without it. So you could see things so objectively. But regardless of that, I don't think you guys ever were. I think that you were just kind of in hermit mode a lot of your life, preparing or doing other things. But now that you're popping out and being seen and noticed, you're going to see how amazing you are. And I feel like you guys are going to get a lot of support. I'm actually going to pull from my like channel messages here, because I feel like there's some other things coming in for you guys. Wife, husband material. Yeah, a lot of people, like, not only your fans, like other feminine energies, but I actually feel like a lot of people want to date you, and they like are like talking about you guys. Some people, I feel like you guys have a lot of romantic offers coming in and friendship opportunities. Really good, Poly 233. You're healing, you're coming out of a hermit phase, and also you're probably just living in your truth, which is extremely attractive. You are letting go of that part of yourself that was afraid to be yourself. The way you handle adversity and rejection get people double taken and second guessing. And like I was saying with pile number 222, the last pile, people may have tried to triangulate you, make you jealous, or make you hurt, or bring you down because they were jealous of you guys. So when it didn't work, you got them second guessing themselves, or you guys reject people because you're maybe not even interested right now in dating. You just want to enjoy your life. That's unconventional, you know? I always say that too. Like a lot of my times out dating, a lot of my times out, just like liking to go to clubs or parties or out there, whatever you guys want to call it. I sometimes stopped talking to men altogether, and it was kind of very shocking for some people because I just didn't feel like it. Like it just didn't bring me any good. So I was tired of it. I just want to be around my friends, and that's it, and vibe, you know? So it's like you guys kind of challenge the status quo if you're in that energy where you just want to do you. Your time and energy is not anybody's. Like no one's obligated for your time or your energy just because you left the house. And as light workers and healers, especially, and attractive women too, especially, or even my attractive men out there too as well. People think that they're entitled to touch you or be around you or talk to you. They're not. Just because they are attracted to you doesn't mean they have to come over and talk to you. They can stand from far away. You know, they can watch. You don't have to come up to you all the time. You know, I feel some of you guys may be feeling like you're famous right now, or you may be stepping into energy. People are just coming at you like a moth to a flame. But it's because people want to be like you or around you. But again, you may get drained if you talk to everybody, you know. Someone wants you who shouldn't. Yeah, you got a lot of love offers here. Law of attraction is working. Keep it up. What did I say? You guys were doing some manifesting. You're going to see it working now. Secret admirer. You have a lot of secret admirers, fans. People admire you. Yep, people admire you. People hurt you because they can't have you or be you. Exactly. That dream is possible, believe. I feel like all this positive energy coming towards you is going to help inspire you guys towards your goals more. Someone you haven't heard from in a while could be hitting you up too as well. Yeah, a lot of good stuff. Your lips, some of you guys have really nice lips or nice features on your face. Beauty and brains, that's right. You guys might want to watch pile number, the pile before too as well, because I was talking about being a badass, if you feel it resonate with that. But yeah, I feel like triggered, I feel like you guys used to get really triggered by people's attention, but you guys are learning how to shine. Because in the past, you felt attention brought darkness, but now that you see things for what it is, and even when people do act dark or strange or weird towards you, you can see it for what it is. You don't get offended. You don't get discouraged. So I feel like a lot of you guys, you know, are learning not to listen to everyone's opinion, just the opinions of people that matter and your angels. Watching your glow up. See, a lot of people are watching your glow up. People are talking about your glow up, 333. Okay, you're looking really, really, really freaking good. I don't want to hear no too, because I know I always say you guys, I'm on Instagram. You got me, QueenAliceLove. I always say that, you guys always looking good, okay? My people, you guys are all about self-love, supporting other people, supporting other women, shining, glowing, awakening, being the best you could be. What is not beautiful about that? Inside and out. That type of energy always attracts people to you, regardless of what you look like. But then on top of it, you're working on yourself too. So damn, pile number 333, a change is going to come. You guys created change internally. So now I see that a lot of changes are going to be happening externally. And then we got, you are not left out. You're meant to lead. You guys are very used to feeling like you don't fit in, like you're different, you're weird and strange. But what if I told you is because you never were meant to blend into the crowd. You were meant to stand out. So sometimes the crowd, you may feel energetically rejects you, but you were meant to attract a whole crowd to you, a whole new crowd to you. If you were part of some sort of town or area or group or people where they rejected you out, it's because you're about to stand out to the group that was meant to come towards you, who are also not meant to be anywhere near those people. You know, some of you guys, this could be an energy where you moved to a new town or new city, or you just found yourself more self-love, a new school. You're realizing there ain't nothing wrong with you at all. There's something wrong with the people that were around you. Someone got a crush on you. You guys are gonna get a slew of a lot of romantic offers. So yeah, depending on if you guys want to take it or not, and friendships. Are you an alien? Yeah. So you guys may have felt very alien-like, but in reality, it's like a good thing. Like you're just like looking different and like you guys are just like being yourself, which radiates such amazing energy. So you guys do have a unique style, way of dressing. You may find that people are copying you and want to be like you. You are not the problem. Yeah. Again, to stand out and not blend in a world where that it values just everyone just putting their head down and doing what they're told, you guys are going to be a force to be reckoned with, okay? Your beauty also is power. You got power over people. They want to look at you guys, okay? Yep. You're about to do something big. Yep, 333. A part of this change that you guys are going through is already a sign that you're going to end up being something even more in this world. I feel like you have an energy where you're realizing people are looking at you and taking to you to a crazy extent. It's because it's your energy, guys. You're about to do something big, going after your dream, going after a different dream, or changing your job or a location. You guys are definitely doing something big or already, but going to be doing something more. Or some of you guys, people can already tell that you're actively like doing something big, or energetically you are someone big in a spiritual sense, like your vibration's very high. You're not left over. Your mental lead keeps coming in. So 333. I see as well that you may find that people are coming to you and taking to you a lot more than usual, a lot more comments, a lot more love. I feel like you guys have really cleared out a lot of like narcissistic, draining, selfish energies in your life, and that's going to reflect in all areas of work. Even if it was in your personal life, by clearing out that energy in your personal life and vibing up, you also are clearing out the energy with work and other people that could potentially be attracted to your energy, because now you can see it for what it is, and you guys are just not around or even dealing with that vibration anymore. And most of the time, these energies are just gonna get triggered and stay away from you instead of just trying to bring you down, because they don't have that power anymore. You don't listen into those type of energies anymore, okay, guys? Your talent, your dance, look, maybe it's something about singing, your talents, dance, sing, talk, walk, style, and fashion. So you guys have gifts in all those areas, regardless if you guys think so or not, because I just think you guys have your own way of doing things. So you may not think that the way you're pulling off those sweatpants is anything remotely impressive. And someone's like, I like your sweatpants. You're like, are you joking? Like, is this a joke? But it's not. You guys are just pulling shit off because you're you. Like, you guys have that ability, and you are doing everything from an empowered state, not a state of wanting approval, or not a state of needing anyone's attention or validation. And you are my women out there too as well. Shout out to my women watching, or my feminine energies, if you resonate with that you learn not to seek approval of masculine energy in general, because like I always say, you guys, true divine feminines do not need approval. And a lot of times when you operate from self-love, you're not going to get the approval of most or all masculine energies, because most of them are still not used to that empowered type of vibe, you know. But what you will get is a high dose of people admiring you and still wanting to be around you. But at the same, I feel like you guys just are realizing that it's crazy, because you are going to get a high dose of people coming at you too. So I can't even say that, but I feel like you guys learned to do without it. I just feel like a lot of you guys are realizing that in the past you didn't even want all that attention, but you are realizing now how to operate, how to move around energies of people that are not in the best energy, and also that you can cultivate fans and support by just being yourself. So some of you guys are just going to be outspoken, or just being out there more, or getting fans or people that just want to be around you. You don't have to be on social media or anything like that. I just feel like your unique energy is something that people look up to, and your ability to just be yourself. But I feel it has to do with the fact you healed yourself, maybe outside of a validation you needed from people you dated because of some wound, or sometimes people just made you feel like you weren't good enough. But 333, now you're standing out and you're getting even more love and approval you ever imagined. So I feel that you're operating from a place of self-love is what I'm trying to say. But like I always do say about that true divine feminines, it's just more that I feel like my true divine feminines, and I talk about this in my collective channel, are actually people that support other women over male validation. Like, you're not the type of women you see tearing down other women for a male's approval, you know? Sometimes you'll lose some of these energies along the way, but you'll realize they weren't operating from love at all. And that woman who does that for the man, she's not getting that person either. So 333, I feel like you guys are victims of both cruelty from men and women, or people that were jealous of you, but you're just seeing things for what it is and living your truth, and you're attracting fans and friends in this new energy that you're in. A lot of new people coming in. If you guys are on social media or planning on being out there with talents or gifts, you're going to see a lot of results there. You guys are getting rid of insecurity, because you realize that people imposed insecurity onto your life because they were insecure around you, and that's it, period. You guys are going to be making a lot of friends. Even 333, I see that a lot of masculine energy is coming towards you guys, admiring you, and you're gonna make a lot of masculine friends, even for my feminists out there watching too. So that's awesome. I really do hope you guys like this message. You guys are probably transitioning into some sort of big change, whether it be personally or career, and it's gonna lead to a lot more good times. And I just see you guys in a good energy right now. You're winning right now, guys. Keep up the good work. And it's because your heart's so compassionate and good, you're always going to be rewarded. All you had to do is shoo away some of these bad energies. You guys are doing a great job. Hope you guys like this message. Bye, guys. Okay, pile number 444. Let's hop right into the reading and let's find out what your angels really want to tell you. I already heard from this pile from the jump that you guys are multi-talented, multi-dimensional. I always say that one pile leads to the other, but I was talking about pile number 333, getting ready to do something big, having a glow up, just loving themselves, being themselves. And I feel this way too as well for pile 444, but on top of it, I'm actually hearing people have been sleeping on you guys for a long time, because you guys are multi-talented. Like, a lot of you guys have probably been out there or actively working on things that you care about, or some sort of job that you guys have been doing, but I definitely sense some sort of transition happening, or you guys being out there more with some sort of like gift, talent, or skill. Because I feel like this chapter of your life is going to make people really double take. So I feel for my pal 444 watching, you could already be doing a great job and accomplishing a lot. But even if you feel like you're not, just know that you haven't even like scratched the surface of the success and the amazing things that you're about to accomplish, 444. So I feel like you guys have been very divinely protected. A lot of what you're here to do is about timing, so don't stress it. But I do sense that people are really going to be shocked and floored when they see how many talents you guys really have. Because I feel like you guys we're kind of kept humble a lot by the universe, or kind of kept a lot of these things you could do on the low. Some of you guys are actually going to be out more with your spiritual gifts and really impress people with that, or your knowledge. A lot of you guys have additional gifts and skills. Some of you guys have business skills and smarts. You're going to start another business, or some of your side hustles are going to start making money. I just feel like your name is going to be everywhere. Like, people are not going to stop talking about you guys and how impressive you are and how amazing you're doing. I actually feel like people are talking right now, but I feel as though people are not even ready for you're not even ready for what's next. I'm hearing something really good is coming 444 for you guys. Authenticity. It's so funny because I feel it's retreat. See, 444. I feel as though, like I was saying in pile number 333, you guys are super authentic, and maybe people have shamed that out of you, where you thought these things that you guys were able to do, these talents, these gifts, these skills, your opinions, all these things you guys love to do, like maybe you thought they were useless or something like that. But in reality, I feel like you guys may end up showing the world some things that you have been working on, or maybe resurfacing some ideas, or just being yourself, or being out there more. Regardless, people are just not ready, because I just see that your authentic self is going to gravitate a lot of success. Retreat was there. I feel like some of you guys have been retreating a little bit, just recovering, but when you pop out again, you're really going to be finding a lot of success and inspiration. Yeah, I feel that 444, you guys are truly my light workers and my healers, because when you feel unmotivated and down, you don't really look to anybody else. You guys know it's time to go inward and maybe go through a transformation. Or I feel you guys are my people too, that you're here to do a bunch of different things. So you may have been really excited about some things you were working on in the past, and maybe now you're not as excited anymore. So you know a change is coming. 444, maybe you guys just feel that a change is coming. You're not sure what yet, but just know there is something coming and you're being divinely guided towards it. So not to overthink it too much, because I'm hearing like, I now know what I'm here to do. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's like you're not too sure yet, or it's just, like I said, multifaceted. So there's one area of work maybe you guys have been working on, you're aware of, but there's just more to come. And I do feel for a lot of you, you already know you have some talent, some gifts, some skill that you really want to be out there with. And I feel that you may not think it's good enough because it doesn't match anything else that's out there. But in reality, I feel like whatever you're putting out there is extremely authentic. So that's why you're standing out more. So say like you guys make a certain type of music, but you don't even know how to categorize it. Or say you guys are writing a certain type of book, but you don't even really know what direction it's going to go in. It's kind of like you write the book and at the end you trying to choose the title. That's what I'm seeing. Even like today's reading, I didn't even know what I was going to do. I was just going to talk and say the angels want to tell you something, and that's today's reading now, right? So I feel I never knew I was going to be on YouTube doing this. I just created a video one day and then things kind of went from there. So it's like there's no box that you guys need to put yourself in. Your angels are saying you're trying to put yourself in a box, but your box is multidimensional and always moving and always changes focus too as well, because you got so many things you're here to do, and your angels are here supporting you, but they're also telling you that like you're not happy because you're only putting yourself in one box. For my psychics and my healers out there, if you just tell everybody I'm a healer, I'm a psychic, but you're not just that. You could be a mother, you could be an artist, you could be a gardener. There's like so many. You could be someone who writes novels. Like you could do so many different things, and that's what you're here to do. You're here to show people I'm not one to be put in a box. And I feel like that's a lot of like society's conditioning, that we have to kind of pick one path and stick with it. We live in a very like different time period. I feel like we got the internet and you guys have different opportunities out there. A lot of you guys already have multiple jobs and sources of income as we speak, but if you don't, that's what you're destined to do. I feel like you guys are destined to show people that you don't got to be one way. People are not always one way. Spiritual people are not always one way. Women are not always one way. So on and so forth. Stay true to yourself and keep going. Yeah, 444. Maybe you're feeling like right now, whatever you're doing is not in alignment with you anymore. That doesn't mean your life works a lie and scrap it. It just means, okay, I did what I was there to do in a moment, and now it's time to go somewhere else. We need to stop thinking in a sense of like, just because I don't like what I'm doing right now doesn't mean everything I've done up until this point is useless. No, it's still amazing. You were needed in that environment, whether it was to learn, to grow, or even if you had a lot of opposition, maybe to challenge or that opposition or whatever, guys. Even if you were unhappy, you were meant to experience that to teach you something so you can move in a direction that does make you happy, but you were still needed in those places. It's just like one day, if I decide to do tarot card readings, it doesn't mean I'm gonna throw out I'm gonna delete my channel, or I'm gonna delete my Patreon. No, I'm still gonna have thousands and thousands of videos and content there for you guys to look at. It's just like some of you guys say, you missed my old readings, but my readings are not gonna be the same as when I was 22. And not that I take back those readings, I love them, they're great, but we constantly are growing and evolving and putting out into the world what we need to in that moment. And you guys growing so quick and so fast that people may want you to stay the same all the time or keep doing the same thing, but if it's not in alignment with who you are anymore, you're being called to something else. And you guys are being called in a new direction. I do think it has to do with your work and your purpose. So if you're feeling a little tired, unmotivated, or just a little disconnected, just know that your perception is changing right now. And that's going to lead to different types of music, art, writing, content, ideas, job changes, wanting to go to school for something else. It's going to lead to change. Change of perception leads to change of whatever it is you're putting out there. I mean, put one plus one equals two, right? But I feel like a lot of you guys, if your perception has changed about the type of work that you're doing, obviously it's going to change, or you might want to make a change, and that's okay. Like for some of you guys, like you're in a work and you realize, you know what, like I had done sales at one point, right guys? And I was like, oh, this is fun, but I felt inauthentic. I was like, you know what? And then there was people there in that job that were competitive and not nice towards me. And I was like, this is not aligned with who I really am anyway. So I'm going to skedaddle, You're realizing when things kind of don't feel right, it's not the world out to get you. It may just be time for a shift or a change. 444, or some of you guys are realizing, oh, if you're so upset about certain things happening in the world, maybe it's time to stand up and say something about it. Like you are brought in these environments that add this like type of energy into your life so that you can change your perception and move towards a better future, whether it's collectively working towards that by speaking your truth, or it is actually just shifting yourself in a new direction, in an environment that's safer, happier, healthier, where you could thrive. Because I feel like still you guys are a big fish in a small pond, but whatever pond you're in is still necessary for you to have been there or be there, but there's still more for you guys to discover. And just think of it this way, just because it's like you're someone who's meant to have multiple titles in this lifetime, 444. Because people may ask you right now, like, what's your dreams? What do you do? And you can't even put words to it. But that doesn't mean that it's not valid. We got the 5th house there. Ascendant. And a lot of you guys too, 444, like you may have always looked to like others, tarot readers or mentors or teachers or people in traditional structures to try to help guide you on this multifaceted type of life that you're living, and no one's gonna be able to do that for you because it's almost entirely you guys. You know what I mean? Like you're here to just put out stuff and just be you, be creative, be passionate. We got the 5th house there. And yeah, some of you guys are going to be moving towards social media careers or working more online or putting more online. Like some of you guys, you already have a channel, but you might end up, making another one or do multiple different things. Like you guys know, like I'm doing this right now. I have a subliminal channel. I have a collective channel. I have TikTok. I have Instagram. You guys follow my personal QueenAliceLove. And I have something else I really want to do, and I'm working on decks, and it's like, it could be exhausting sometimes to have all these ideas and not know which direction to put all your energy in, but sometimes like you just pick something up and put it back down, then you pick up something up again. There's times where like some of my pages and kind of stagnant, I'm bored with it, and then I come back to it later. And there's sometimes where I just don't feel like doing anything at all. Like 444, you're learning how to just go with the flow and trust your gut and your energy. And that's truly what you're here to do. So it's like with this Taurus energy, like some of you guys may just be like a little bit like unsure of your next step, but I feel that if you're not feeling something right now, there's a reason for it. Just don't overthink it so much. I feel like your guys' outlook and perception is changing right now, and you're moving in a direction where you're needed. I feel like with the boss here, some of you guys are going to be becoming self-employed or start a new side hustle or a new job, career. I really feel like this is like the pile where you guys are meant to be seen and noticed. Some of you guys just have a talent or gift you haven't quite put out there. You're going to be doing that. Yeah, I feel like you guys are learning how to just surrender the things that you're not happy with anymore and actively move towards a better future. Got Gemini there too as well as 11th house. Yeah, I feel that you guys definitely are going to be gaining popularity, success. You guys really learn how to balance yourself. A lot of things are about timing, I feel like, in this energy, and divine protection, and just knowing exactly when the right time is to strike, because I feel that you guys are getting some fire back in you. And yeah, this pathway is opening up for you. Great fortune as well, and we got toil and labor. Yeah, I also feel 444. For some of you, you have been doing a lot of different things, and you feel like things have been kind of stagnant, but I feel like you're finally out of this like retreat energy, and you're going to be really seeing a lot of this results, especially if you guys chose like pile number 111 or some of the other piles where I talked about like having like a lot of eyes on you and just dealing with a lot of drainage and exhaustion from things going on in the world, being an empath. Like you're going to be feeling a lot of things, and sometimes really all you're really being asked to do is just retreat. Also 444, I tend to say this a lot, but some of you guys just may feel like you're not doing a good job because of you're just being really hard on yourself. And I'm seeing as well for some of you that you may feel like giving up on a dream because you're feeling so discouraged. But just know that that could be stemming from, like I was saying, pile number one, some of this evil eye or people trying to discourage you. And you guys are moving away from those energies, especially if you chose 333 in the pile before. You're just learning how to be authentic, be yourself. You guys are getting out of a poverty mindset as well. You're just doing a lot of learning, a lot of growing. And you're realizing that you don't have to put yourself in a box. Yeah. I see you guys just getting unexpected windfall, money, an opportunity, another job offer. Something's going to open up here that's really going to make you guys happy. And it really truly is based upon the fact that you guys are living your organic, authentic truth. You're in alignment and good things are going to come. And I feel like some of you guys, you know, you're just, yeah, I feel like you guys are just accepting that your path is eccentric. It's different. You don't have to put yourself in a box. You don't have to explain yourself to everyone. You don't have to tell everybody everything about yourself either. You can just move in silence, do you, be creative, be free, be yourself. Some of you guys felt so much pressured to just be something or to tell people what you're doing or to put a label on yourself, but you don't got to do that. You guys are just realizing that I'm multifaceted and I'm here to do a lot of things. I'm multi-talented. Yeah, you guys could affirm that below. I'm multi-talented and I'm here to do many things. I am ready to shock people with my talents and my gifts. I am ready to change the world, my talents and my gifts. Whatever one resonates, because I feel like affirming lately. We got this silver lining, and then we have the cameraman. Yeah, I feel like you guys may have always felt heavily judged in your lifetime, or people always asking you a lot of questions or wanting to know, who are you? What are you doing here? Da, da, da. But I feel like that stems from the fact that you guys are very interesting and you have multiple talents. Maybe a lot of people always offer you jobs or try to make you go their direction or force you into a route that you don't want to be in, and or force you back into jobs you don't want to be in either, because you guys have multiple gifts and skills. You can rise to the top on any line of work that you choose, 444. So if you really want to do something, that's really just it, 444. You're learning that if you really want to do something with your life, there's a reason for it. You're being called to that. So stop asking other people, stop asking approval, stop watching tarot about it. If you feel called to do something, to post something, to be something, to start a page, to start some kind of creative gift or talent, to speak something, to say something, you're being called to for a reason. And you'll know the right time to go after it. Whatever you fantasize about could be a reality, guys. And that's the silver lining to all the things you guys have gone through. But I feel as well that your universe is setting you up so you could be in the right position for that with the right knowledge. You guys are probably meant to live a very abundant life. We got cheers. I see you guys celebrating some sort of win. Yep, some of you guys are going to be on TV or get some sort of offer on TV or interview, or something's going to really blow you guys up, or someone's going to want to interview or put you on. Some of you guys are going to get signed. Some of you guys are going to get a new manager. I don't know. Something really good is going to happen, guys. All is well. So don't stress it, guys. Pay attention to your thoughts and ideas. They're answered prayers. So if you are wanting to do something and to go in a certain direction, that's your intuition calling you in that way. Yep, I see you guys got the looks, the skills, and the talent. I see the fall time being especially abundant for you guys. And I'm seeing that you're getting a lot of downloads right now too. So if you feel like things are moving slow and stagnant in any area of your life, you know, it's probably just a retreat period to prep. Because some of you guys feel stagnant in your career. But I feel like maybe, you know, like if you chose pile number 2, you guys had to work on clearing some energy or asserting yourself. Or pile number 1, you just had to, you know, rest a little and clear out some evil eye. Or you went through an awakening. Or there's always timing for things. And I feel like that's something you guys need to know. You guys are definitely here to be a spiritual teacher. You know that. But spiritual teachers are not always people who are traditionally, hi, I'm a spiritual teacher. Like, you're probably going to be teaching through multiple different means. You know, a Power 444, because you're multi-talented. Like, spiritual people can use so many different facets. They could be actually teaching people how to make money. They could be teaching people how to manifest. They could be therapists or healers, teaching people how to heal trauma. They could be lawyers, standing up for people. They could be human rights activists. They could be dancers, singers, people, you know, like, you guys are learning that, like, you don't have to put yourself in a box, because you could be all those things, you know, 444, and you're going to be, your purpose here is to show people that you are multi-talented and you're here to do many things. And that also, just by doing that and being yourself and changing direction, does not make you someone who is unsure of yourself or, you know, a quitter. It actually makes you somebody who is breaking beliefs that other people have. Because I feel for this pile, you guys may feel like people might think that you're a quitter or you're abandoning what you're working on. But if you don't feel called to it anymore, you don't feel called to it anymore. You may come back to it at a later date. And as someone who has a lot of things going on at once too, I naturally sometimes just feel like dropping something and then I pick it back up. There's certain decks that I made years ago that I'm finally recreating, or there's certain ideas that I had that I finally are going towards. There's things I still want to do that I know I've always wanted to do, but I'm not there yet. And so I'm telling you guys too, just because there's something you haven't done yet doesn't mean it's never going to happen. Even if you're working on something right now, I feel some of you, you know you want to do something else, but you're working on something right now and you feel like it's taking away from what you really want to do. But I feel like if you're working on something and you also feel that's important, you don't have to always put yourself in one box. I feel like you guys are going to have the time, the space to go after whatever it is that you want. But if you're not feeling something anymore, it's not motivating you, it's okay to change paths. That's not quitting. That is actually redirecting your energy to where your angels are guiding you and where you're needed. So again, yeah, I feel like a birthday is important, or something about someone's birthday coming in. I feel that maybe some of you guys have a birthday going on right now, or I feel that it's like you guys have kind of been like reborn into like a new person, and you feel like all of a sudden, I really feel this energy of this awakening that happened to you guys, or this perception that has changed, that really is shifting you in a new area in your work, or just a new job in general. And I think that that's kind of like what is changing in you guys. And maybe a spiritual awakening has also caused you guys to love yourself more and heal yourself. So it changed your perspective on relationships and healing and how you want your whole life to look. But that's not something where you should look back at your old self and be like, whoa, I was so dumb. No, you should look at that other version of you and that mindset. That's also a lesson there too. And that's why you guys are so needed, because you are my people that can change and grow so fast, that your other perceptions and what you were going through when you were thinking that one way, it's different than what you're thinking now, because now you have a new level of awareness. 444, don't ever look back at the old you and be hard on yourself. That old you is also so big hearted and always is just doing the best they can do as well. And yeah, I may not be 22 anymore. You guys may not be 22, or you may be 22. Doesn't matter. Or 11, 6, 12, 21, 31, 51. It doesn't matter. It's never too late to change direction, or it's never too late to just speak your truth and be who you want to be. And I feel you guys have Aries, Cancer. Some of you guys have Aries or Cancer in your chart, 9th house placements. You guys are just seeking spiritual growth, knowledge, and to be who you feel called to be in this world. So don't let anybody try to put you in a box. Clear audience. Some of you guys are really gravitating towards having an audience, or people are really going to be seeing these changes you're making. And part of your purpose here is to show people you can transform before the public eye. You can change direction. You can change opinion. Some of you guys are going to be out saying, hey, I was wrong about this. This is what actually I'm thinking now. And that's okay, 444. Even some of my spiritual people out there, like some of you guys know, I don't believe in twin flame, right? Because there's a lot of reasons. My angels directed me. I've done a lot of readings. I just don't think it's helpful to be teaching at this period in time. However, some of you guys come to my page and say, I used to believe in that, but now I don't anymore. I feel stupid. But it's like, don't think that way. And sometimes, maybe one day, I might change an opinion, right? I'm always open to do that. I probably won't, guys. But anyway, I'm just saying that, like, just because, like, the most humbling people are people that can go out there and be like, hey, I was wrong about this. Like, I feel like some of you guys too as well. Like, maybe you're realizing you were wrong about some things, but that's actually propelling you forward and making you more human and real and more likable as well, 444. This whole idea of pretending to be perfect all the time or knowing everything that's going on, it's not realistic. And some of you guys already have eyes on you, or you're in the public eye, so you want to make a change. You're not sure how to do it, but I see that you guys will be able to do it. And some of you guys may feel like you're letting people down when you make this change, but what you're actually doing is inspiring people who feel the same way you do about certain things. And I just see that you guys will actually get a lot of support in this direction you're changing, even if you lose some people along the way. Like 444, there was a time period where my content a little bit shifted due to awakenings and change of perspective. Like I went a little bit less on the let's find love tone, a little bit more heavy on the, hey, let's empower women to stick together and really kind of get rid of some of this bullshit ass outdated belief system mode, because I realized how necessary it was in finding a partner and a person to love yourself and hold yourself to a certain standard and not try to focus your energy on someone else who's not acting accordingly, because that is the best way to find organic friendships and relationships, living your truth. So when I had that change of perspective, did I say, oh, screw my old videos? No, they still came from a place of empowerment. It was just less about that back in the day, because when I was younger, I didn't realize that's what was going on in some of those experiences. You get what I'm saying, 444? The old reads are still great, and I was probably more savage back then when I was like, yeah, this person ain't it, you know? But anyway, I just stopped putting so much energy, or stopped really getting excited about doing love readings when I felt like there was bigger things at play going on. And yeah, 444. So if you're a content creator, or you're somebody who, has been doing certain types of content, you can still do what you're doing, right? But maybe add new layer dimensions to it. Or some of you guys just want to shift altogether onto social media, off of social media, whatever. It doesn't matter, 444. But I feel this is more a shift towards a shift that's going to bring you more popularity, more success, and more genuine people. So again, 444, I feel like whatever level of awareness you guys stepped into and whatever you guys want to do, it's needed for a reason. And you're probably not going to be at peace until you're speaking your truth and doing what you're here to do. Teaching and learning, we're all constantly teaching and learning as we go along, 444. And like I always say before, maybe you guys followed some sort of spiritual teacher, a mentor, or religion that led you into the dark, or a person that you looked up to, but they let you down. But don't think of yourself as stupid. That person is teaching and learning as they go along too. And so are you guys, and so am I. We're all teaching and learning. None of us are just one awakened altogether person that knows everything. Even me, I never say look up to me 110%. I always say I'm just here to reassure you guys what you feel may be true already. So you guys may feel I'm not in alignment right now, I want to make a change, or I'm not happy or motivated, I'm gonna make a change, or what I'm doing right now is not 100% organic to what I'm truly feeling, or I want to make more of a positive difference now because I'm upset about what goes on in the world. You see, if you feel so called, there's a reason for it, okay? 444. So your next chapter is going to blow people's mind, because this is something you've been prepping to do. So all these experiences that you may be hard on yourself for, or may felt like you were wrong about, they're actually experiences to show that you have the ability to think such different ways. Like 444, it's crazy how I was somebody who stepped so much into women's empowerment, and it wasn't because I never was like that. I just believe in helping people as a whole, but I always believed in looking at different perspectives. So when I really started to see some harshness of realities and patterns where I was like, okay, this is a grander scale thing, it kind of shocked me, discouraged me, but also I learned, okay, how do I support my audience even more? How do I help them even more? And then also on top of it, I started listening to other perspectives, and my mind has been opened on certain things where I've changed opinion a few times in my lifetime, because I can see why certain people think certain ways. You guys have the same abilities, so where you guys have come from, where you're at now, could be vastly different. But it's like that for a reason, 444. Never to be shaming of yourself. It's actually like a true version of an awakening, to be able to just change your mind and change perspective, or some of you guys, it's not even that you change your mind, it's that you just are going more towards a different direction. That's fine. But yeah, 444, I just feel like there has been a new level of awareness being brought into your life, and you're really going to shock people, because I feel as though 444. Oh, there's something else I wanted to say too. You know what's crazy? Maybe the shocking is actually you guys have been always aware of certain things, and now people are coming towards you because you've always been saying and doing certain things, and now all of a sudden, like, you have shifted other people's perspectives as well. I feel like you guys have the ability to do that, so that could be something else too. If you guys feel like you haven't had a change perspective, and you've always been saying certain things and now people are seeing it, that could be something that's going on as well. Like, you were first, you're innovative, and you're gonna get a lot of attention and opportunity because of that. I think it could be both ways, because my truly awake and people, you guys know how important it is to constantly be learning as you go and listening to other perspectives and not stay stuck in one mindset. And I feel that you guys are so open to listening to all different perspectives that it makes you super talented, super multidimensional. I feel like you guys could be doing podcasts too. I just see a lot going on here for 444, and or an opportunity. Someone wants to interview you, something like that. Your perspective is needed. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, I just feel 444, like, when you start broadening your mind and just being open to listening to different people, a different, even moving away from a hometown even could be so vastly shocking with culture and stuff as well. Like, you guys always know, I like to tell you guys, I wasn't always heavy talking about feminism until I moved into an environment where, whoa, I was culture shocked, because being from New Jersey, it's like, yeah, I noticed there was a lot of things that was like, that was sexist, but it wasn't so outwardly in my face when I went to some other places in the country, and I was like, oh my God, this is bad, So I feel like I didn't know, because I didn't live there. I didn't see it as necessary until I realized that, I was being shown this for a reason, and it affects our everyday life still. Now, up until this point, I'm not shocked. Anyway, 444, I thought this reading was going to be like a short one, and your girls talking. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I feel like there's just been a change in you guys, and it's like you're mourning the old version of yourself, because it's like you felt like you've been living a lie maybe for so long, but in reality, that was your truth at the time, and that was your truth with that level of awareness. So I feel like it's okay to normalize, like, learning and growing as you go. Like, some of us, especially some of you guys, are on social media, or you guys are teachers of one way, or you have taught something even you felt was unhealthy. I feel like, or you're in a career where you feel like it doesn't resonate with you and you don't want to let people down. Just know that, like, this is actually a change that was divinely guided. Even if you felt like that job or career was something that was corrupt, you didn't know at the time, so your intention wasn't to be bad. Does that make sense, 444? What is more important is to dedicate your time to growing and changing, so that you can make the moves and changes that make yourself happy, or to better the lives of people around you. And I do think 444, you guys were never really like wrong. It was just more like a change of perspective that is going to lead you to something better. Let me see what's going on here. Book of Life. Yeah, look, community values. To see crisis, refusal, exit, far-reaching decisions, values, laws, politics. You guys don't know. Some of the, maybe some of you guys are just changing perspective right now. Let's see. We got the Green Witch, jealousy, resentful, hostile, hate, moody. Yeah, maybe some of you guys are 444. Maybe some of you guys are realizing that, like, some people around you that you were really ride or dying for were not really your friends at all. Like, I feel like there's an awakening here that's leading you guys to a lot of changes. And I also see as well, just on top of that, some sort of career change, and you guys are changing the way that you feel you could be a service to yourself and others. Yeah, you guys are getting yourself out of something you don't like. You're packing your bags and you're leaving. You're taking yourself out of something you don't want to be in anymore. And I feel like you're going to get a lot of opportunity that way too. And the Bachelorette, some of you guys, it's like your perspective has changed on dating and relationships. But whatever it's going to do, look at the camera guide, Two of Cups, and I think that it's really going to bring you love, popularity, success, fame, fortune, whatever it is that you guys want. So I don't know, something really big is happening here. I'm hearing a change of perception is leading me to where I'm meant to be. Yeah, okay, Aries. You guys are going towards the gold here, empowerment. Yeah, 444, it really stems down to the fact that maybe you guys, a lot like myself, always been into empowering yourself, healing yourself, and growing. And when you're on that journey, boy, do you learn a lot. When you're just standing in your power and you're yourself, woo, you learn a lot about people, who they truly are. Silver lining, calling back your power. And then we have first kiss. 444, this change is going to bring you guys love. I think so, yeah. Oh, 444, maybe some of you guys are coming to the realization that somebody you thought was your person is not your person, but that is going to redirect all your focus towards yourself and finding the right person. 444. Again, I don't want to see this energy of, oh, I'm so sad, Alice, I waste my time on this person, I waste my energy on this person. It's about what were your angels showing you at that time, and why is it relevant now, and how is it going to lead you to where you're meant to be? Because that's more what this is about. You're lucky you figured this out now, you know, like be grateful that you're moving in this direction, because I feel that whatever perspective you guys have changed or learned or grew with, it's going to actually lead you to a lot of success. So you may think it was a mistake or a disillusionment, but in reality, you weren't not meant to see it, because you were meant to go through this motion. So 444, there's a lot going on here. I see that some of you guys just don't feel like you're authentically being yourself, or you could be, but now you feel like you feel like now you know what you want to do or what change you want to make. Or some of you guys are realizing that some people you thought were authentic or organic that you used to look up to aren't, and now you're changing kind of the type of people that you listen to, advice. Like, I feel like there's just some sort of awakening that has happened that is leading you guys to like a very important change that you are going to be making in the world. And I feel it has to do with your passions or your perception. Some of you guys are going to make a career switch. Some of you guys have already been actively trying to speak truths your whole life, so you're going to be seeing people listening to you. I just see things are really blowing up for you guys in a good way. A lot of success coming in. So again, don't be hard on yourself, 444. The reason why you are so successful, amazing, and because you're going places is because you have this ability to look at yourself and be like, okay, is this in alignment with who I am? And you know how many people don't do that, 444? A lot of people. That's why you're blessed. And you're getting more blessed, because you look at yourself and you're holding yourself accountable with this type of stuff that you put out there, you create, and that's amazing. And I always try to be this way too, 444. I never want to lead you guys to the dark. I feel like we are the light and we must stay in the light. Can you imagine? No, I always feel such a personal responsibility. I know at the end that you guys are your own people and you guys are no dummies, and you're not just going to listen to what I say just because I say it. But I also know that just by having the ability to speak and have people listen is a gift and a blessing, but I take that responsibility very, very strongly, and I'm sure you guys are the same way. So you guys are probably people who've always been like this. I think you guys are going to be either granted platform, social media success, or an audience, and as some of you guys already have one and you want to kind of change focus too as well, or some of you guys just feel like you're not in alignment with your passions anymore, but you're meant to kind of maybe speak your truth through a different medium too. Think about that, 444. If something's not working for you emotionally, mentally, draining you, there's a reason for it. Or if something's not satisfying you anymore, there's a reason for it. And if you're being called in a direction, there's a reason for it. The Blessed Brothers helping you with divine life purpose. Yeah, some of you guys just feel like this isn't it for you and you want to make a change. Speeches and speaking. You have a important message that can help others. Yeah. Whatever awareness you guys have been brought into, you were brought this awareness for a reason. You've been led to a certain events in your life to have these skills, perception, and then when the time is right, you guys will truly shine for this and you'll feel happy about it. Like, this is what I'm here to do. You guys are probably learning what you're here to do as well. And you're meant to learn it at particular periods in your life. But I feel like the first half of what you guys were doing or whatever you're doing before was not in alignment. It was actually the path that you were being led to, because you guys have multi-purposes and you guys have been helping people every step of the way. Don't ever think just because you may have made a little mistakes here and there, nobody's perfect, you know, you're not God, you know, you guys trying your best, but you're fighting the good fight, just like the rest of us. You know, there's a lot of things that unconditioning that has to go on in society. It's so hard to see everything so clearly, especially when you have so much influences around you and energy and people on social media. Motivation. But I feel like you guys are going to get your motivation back. And 444, one or two things are going to happen. You guys are just going to know the change you need to make and go for it, and opportunities coming, or you guys have been working hard and you're going to see the results of that. Like, you may have felt discouraged because you have felt passionate about certain things and no one was seeing it, but people maybe start to see it now too. 444. Like I always say this as well, like I was brought to a lot of awareness about women's rights issues and other things as well. And I started talking about it maybe like a year or two ago when it was really brought to my attention. My angels told me super important for people, self-love, finding love is to really look at this stuff. And you know, some people really didn't like it. Even me, a couple years ago, getting really passionate about talking about twin flames. Again, people didn't like it. Wasn't always popular, especially not in the spiritual community. But I felt like if I didn't speak these things, I was doing a disservice to not only you guys, but myself. I cannot not live in my truth. So I felt like even though it may have not maybe the most popular, it has also been spoken about for a reason, or I've been channeling it in for a reason. And now that I see something's going on in the world manifest in this way, I'm like, no wonder, you know, this is going to be more popularized because now people are seeing it with their eyes. The things that I've been saying, you know, about especially people just not rooting for women in general, and us having a rock and a hard place. No matter what we do, we can't win. And I was getting real frustrated with this, but I feel at the end of the day, more of us are going to be seeing the world in a certain light. Whether it is that you're passionate about or other things, and so on and so forth. So 444, either that you're speaking about things that may have been not really, people weren't listening, it wasn't popular. All of a sudden, maybe some things you're working on are gonna blow up. I'm getting a lot of different things here, but or some of you guys are gonna start actually speaking your truth because you really feel it's important, and you're gonna get a lot of success because of it. Because that. And if you guys have always been one that try to be authentic, real, and raw, you're gonna get rewarded for that. And I feel some of you are going to resonate with both messages, where you've always been authentic, real, and raw, and you want to make a change, and you're going to be doing both. I see multiple jobs, multiple incomes, multiple purposes. You guys know I'm passionate about women empowerment, but I'm also passionate about, you know, there's men here on this channel, gay rights as well. You know, I'm passionate about spirituality, truth seeking. I'm passionate about just doing the right thing. I'm passionate about a lot of things, guys. And, you know, it gets tiring when you're truly someone who wants to just make a positive impact on people. But 444, just know that some of these things that people imposed onto you, that's their level of awareness as well. So if you're on a level of awareness where you feel like people are just not getting it, just know that you're ahead of the curve. And again, if people are trying to put you in a box, you're not meant to be in a box. I just see you guys having multiple titles, multiple things going on in your life, and multiple purposes here. So if you're not feeling it in one area of your life, it's okay. There's plenty of other things that you guys are here to do. Fresh meat, yeah, I see that opening up. Yeah, I see you guys really like opening up to like being the most authentic version of yourself. You guys getting rid of a fear of rejection. And yeah, I see that you guys are realizing with the hometowns energy here too as well, that you guys are much bigger than the mindset and the people around you. You guys are really truly a big fish still in a small pond. So no matter where you're at, you're actually going to be bigger. So even if you guys aren't on social media, I feel you guys get bigger, maybe on TV or maybe being seen by more people. You guys are going to be listened to and seen by a lot of people. And I think that's why you do feel a personal responsibility to learn a lot. Like some of you guys, like, yeah, like there was no reason that I started to really get obsessed with spirituality until I made my YouTube channel. I was obsessed with spirituality for 10 years before I started my YouTube channel, like learning everything I could, like a sponge. Or I was obsessed with social issues. I'm on social issue TikTok. I'm not even on like TikTok to make I'm not even on a spiritual TikTok as much because that was what I was passionate about learning, but I felt like my interests were showing me these things for a reason, or I was interested in these things for a reason. So even if you feel like, I don't know why I'm so into this, there's a reason for it, 444. So go where your heart takes you, where your mind takes you, or where your soul takes you, because you're just not meant to be in one box. Just like me personally, maybe it's a little, for some people, they don't like the fact that I like to talk about social issues in spirituality, but I really feel like that's what I was called to do, and I'm here to make a positive impact in the best ways possible. And if my focus is to help you guys find love, then I feel it's important to talk about how social issues and even sexism affects dating every single day, so on and so forth. So anyway, 444, you guys may come to the same conclusion that you may feel odd or different than a lot of people in your line of work or things that you want to do, but that is meant there for a reason. You're meant to be different, innovative, and what make you different may actually make you stand out and shine. So 444, you're either going to start to stand out and shine because you've been working at it, or you're about to change focus and it's going to be big, or both. So 444, hope you guys like that message. Bye guys. All right, pile number 555. Let's hop right into it and find out what your angels really want you guys to know. Well, 555, first of all, I feel like you guys are going through a lot of awakenings. The spiritual teacher card came in too. So yeah, 555, you guys are here to help raise the vibration of the planet, be spiritual teachers, you're light workers, you're healers. You probably have heard this a million times before, or if you're new here, welcome. I'm sure I'm not your first spiritual card reading video, but if I am, honored, blessed. But anyway, 555. Shout out to my people who have been supporting me for a while. You guys are also awesome too. I've been seeing a lot of people commenting that they're new here, so that's super exciting. So I wanted to shout you guys out as well. But anyway, I have a lot of love for my true light workers and my healers, because you guys know as well as I do, fighting the good fight ain't always easy, and going through a lot of these real awakenings where you're seeing the truth of things and really not being able to do much about it sometimes could be very frustrating. And some of you guys are very frustrated right now, because not only that, you're going through more awakenings, and some of you guys are just tired. I get it, but I feel like there's a reason for all of it. Look, the end of a type cycle is approaching, so you guys may have felt like you can't win no matter what you do, but you're just saying don't let pride get in your way, because some of you could just be very frustrated and feeling like you're powerless. But I actually feel that your angels just saying keep holding your vision and being confident, because you're gonna see things really start to manifest. There's like 2 Leo energies here, so some of you guys could be a little bit like hard-headed or a little stubborn or a little hot-headed like your girl Alice, but there's reasons for that, especially if you chose pile number 2. I was talking about that. But I also see as well that some of you are being asked just kind of cool a little bit, chill out a little bit, because you're still kind of getting a little bit of downloads, and timing is still very important in your life. And some of you are very frustrated because you want to do more, especially my light workers, my healers, who really want to make a positive impact, or you're feeling like you're not moving fast enough, or you're not doing enough, or you're so powerless. But in reality, you guys are being set up for the best position you could be in to make a positive difference. So trust what your angels are showing you, trust what direction you're moving towards, even if you feel like maybe the things you're saying or doing are not the most popular. We got Aquarius, innovator, and then we got revolution energy too. So you guys are really truly allowing your angels to speak through you with no bias. You guys are truly allowing these awakenings to happen without fighting it. You guys are truly married to your spiritual growth, and you're gonna find the success even if you don't feel like it comes right away. Just know you're being set up for the right environment that you can shine. And I feel that all you guys are being asked to do is be confident, because I feel that with this full moon energy and pride, it's like some of you guys just may get very frustrated or very upset with yourself or with other people, because you just not understanding why they're not seeing what you're seeing, or you're not understanding why you're getting the results you really want, or they're not listening to you. But for some of you, maybe you're just meant to, like I was saying in pile number 444, be somewhere else, or maybe people are going to be understanding the things that you're seeing and saying a little later on, like I was talking about. Or some of you guys want to make a whole career shift too, and you're just frustrated because it's not happening the way you want to. Some of you guys have been working toward your dreams and just hasn't manifested yet. But either way, don't let your pride stop you from seeing how far you've come, how much your hard work has been paying off. You guys are my people that truly do things the right way and for the right reasons. So therefore, that's very Saturn influence. We live in a very, that's what I say, low vibrational energy, where people are manifesting more from fear than love. They're doing things, taking shortcuts, listening to people who are in lower vibrations because they feel like they are taking, the easy ways that may not be the most moral, for money, for this, that. You guys get what I'm saying. You don't do those things for 555. You guys are truly here to serve a spiritual purpose. And if you don't feel like it's in line with you, you're not going to do it. So don't compare yourself to people who are doing things totally different. They're not you. And you guys, what you have to offer is completely unique. And you're actually being guided in the right steps every step of the way. And sometimes you are the ones that see things first, because you're so in tune and you're so aware and you're ahead of the curve. 555, you may also feel like, I'm sensing a lot of frustration here. Few things: people copying you, people coming in and taking your advice and then trying to bring you down or something like that. People try to work against you, people trying to fight with you guys, people just being awful to you, people trying to overthrow you. 555, I see that. And it's like you guys also see people's shadiness and their low vibrational energy and the work they need to do before anybody else. And it's like having this level of awareness truly is a blessing and a curse. 555, I'm really going to resonate with you guys, because it's like kind of like the house is on fire and like no one's listening. It's like, this house is on fire, and they're like, no, it's not. And I can't tell sometimes if people can't see it or they're gaslighting me. I really can't tell sometimes, 555, because some people are just not ready to see it. Some people refuse to see, and then some people just don't want to see it because it benefits them to pretend it's not there. Some people are just out to get you guys, really. And then there's some people here who really just haven't woken up to the fact that the house is on fire. Get what I'm saying? So it's like 555, you've been through so much where you've been trying to warn people, help people. And it's like you're frustrated because all you ever want to do is help people. And you always get the backlash of speaking your mind, speaking your truth, being authentic, doing things the right way, working really hard. You guys are no stranger to working really hard. And not only that, you guys probably do have a lot of success. And then people will try to probably like be jealous of that and bring you down, but they don't know how much you guys have worked to get to where you are, and you're probably nowhere where you deserve to be for all the work you put in. 555, I feel like some of you guys even fear success because of some of the darkness it's brought on others. But here, 555, you're in this revolutionary energy, and I think you're gonna see things really start to pan out. Some of this hard shit you guys had to go through was more like preparation, especially if you chose like pile number 2 or pile number 1, some of the piles where I was saying that like you had to kind of get your strength up and go through certain things and be ready for the next step. Or 555, like you're still getting more awareness, getting more downloads, and it could be very frustrating when you're getting all these downloads of everything wrong with the world, or things that are messed up, and or people that are messed up, or people out to get you. You're like, dang it, another one, you know? I can't tell you guys how frustrated I was with every reading. It was like two-faced friend. I'm like, I'm not even using these cards anymore, because it was like, I'm tired of hearing about it. And you guys are tired of hearing about people's negativity, toxicity. I get it. You're just trying to do your part, be a good person, be yourself. And that's a lot in this world for some people. But 555, I feel like whatever it is you guys have been working on, it's going to pay off. Whatever awareness you've been brought, it's going to pay off. It's not for no reason. Like, your angels don't give you this amazing wokeness just so you can like walk around being like, this planet is doomed. No, they don't want you to think that way either. It may feel like that sometimes, but in all reality, you're being brought awareness and certain opposition to prep you for that position of power that you're meant to be in, to make a positive difference. You guys are my spiritual teachers, so you guys sometimes have a hard time feeling confident in yourself just because of the fact that, you know, you want to make sure you're doing a good job. You want to make sure that sometimes, you know, even being a spiritual teacher, people are always looking to you guys for the next step. What's the next step? Where are we going? What's the move? But 555, sometimes you guys are going to be like, I don't know right now. I'm getting some downloads. Give me some time. I feel 555, that's kind of it too. You know, don't let anybody like push you to anything you're not ready to do yet either. Like, I feel that there's like something going on here where you guys are going through an awakening, and you're being told to just like wait till the right time and don't let your pride or anger get in your way. I feel like what I was saying in like 222, like I was telling those people go off, but I feel like for this tile too as well, it's not like I'm saying don't defend yourself or go off when you need to. It's more like getting frustrated about yourself, or getting frustrated every day when you're just like, I'm so tired of this put, you know? 555, like that part of awakening that really does suck. Like, and it is very much part of the process. And sometimes you'll go through it multiple times, if not a lot of times. And then sometimes there's just things going on in the world that's so messed up you can't ignore it. You'll feel it, you know, 555. So you're just saying that all the hard work you're doing is going to pay off. All the hard work you've done on yourself is going to pay off. All the hard work you have done paid off. And I feel that you guys are just not happy with how things are going, where you're at. Some of you guys are, let me see, 4 of Pentacles. Shoulders to cry on. Yeah, some of you guys are going through it right now. Feeling like lacking optimism. I feel like your angels are saying, don't forget it all starts with you. So when you're feeling off or down or frustrated, do what you need to do to kind of release that energy. Like, you guys know I'm a little hot-headed. I tell people that. Like, your girl Alice, like some of you guys are like, I'd love to be friends with you, Alice, but you might, I don't yell at my friends, but I do feel like some of my friends have seen the other side of me, and it's a little scary. When I see certain things I don't like, I could be quite angry, you know, 555, or I might be a little moody because I'm absorbing things all day long. And it's like 555, nobody's perfect here. That's what I'm trying to say too. You guys expect yourself to be perfect, maybe because you are a spiritual teacher or you take a lot of pride in the things that you do, but you're putting so much pressure on yourself, I feel like, to do so much and be so much that you're just saying, remember, it all starts with you. So if you are somebody who is feeling really frustrated right now or upset about certain things going on in your own life, globally, personally, and you just feel so powerless and you're angry, I feel like you're just saying, you know, make sure you take some time out to do things that make you feel happy, healthy, good, get proper sleep. Some of you guys, it's like you feel like you can't even do that right now, but you're just saying, just take the time every day to do things that make you feel a little bit more at peace. Also, some of you guys like the gym, working out. For me, that personally, my Mars is in Leo, so like I like to work out and stuff like that, or dance, or just get a lot of energy where I get so frustrated too. So all right, so let's see what else we have going on here. Some of you guys are mad at somebody right now too, and I feel that, yeah, I feel 555, a lot of people have definitely tried to hold you back or hold you down, and I feel like you guys have just had enough, and I get that. But I feel as well that a lot of good things are going to be coming in. Let's see. You guys are going through another transformation, okay, 555? I was mentioning some of the other piles that when I go through awakening, sometimes I tend to be a little bit more angry, off my rocker, cussing people out, so on and so forth, because when you go through awakenings, you're kind of cleansing, transforming, you're becoming more awake and aware to injustices that people have done, not only to you, but maybe people you care about, or just structures that are just outdated and not helping anybody. Like, you guys are truly my right fighters. So I think that when you become aware of things that piss you off, you want to start speaking about it, and it's like certain people are just not ready to hear certain things, and it's just going through awakenings and not having people to talk to about it. It can be very frustrating too. Being in a new level of awareness is always very hard, personally. And then on top of it, to just feel like the people you love, that care about, they don't see it either. 555, or on top of it, you're also aware that certain things going on are going to be hurting people that you care about, or someone around you is going through something, or someone you love, family member, friend is in a relationship where someone is doing something bad to them and you can't do anything about it, but you're intuitive and you keep getting signs. Like, sometimes I really am with the angels. I'm like, well, can you stop sending me signs? Like, because I get frustrated too, because it's like, I have certain friends. That's another reason. That's what I was going to say. Like, some of you guys say, oh, you want to be my friend, but I'll get so many signs for people in my life and tell them, hey, this person, da-da-da-da, and they'll get upset with me. And I'm like, I'm trying, I don't shoot the messenger. Like, being in this woke state, or being someone who's aligned with the angels or the higher calling or whatever, it's like very frustrating to, you know, to just be like a common folk, like, you know, to just like be like everyone else when you have this level of awareness and psychic abilities and innovativeness and new ways of thinking, and you want to like be there for people and help them. But some people will end up like getting mad at you for telling them the truth, you know. 555, so that's what I'm seeing too. Like, you guys have been speaking truths and getting frustrated because some people, they just don't want to see it. 555, and that's fine, but you said what you needed to say, and, you know, the angels are saying that, you know, maybe they're giving you this information because they know that at that time that person may not hear you, but they also know down the line people will be like, oh yeah, so-and-so said that. Again, there's a lot about timing here. I'm just seeing for this pile, there's just an energy where you guys feel like you're restricted maybe to your hometown because people are outdated thinking there, or you're restricted to like this one line of work you don't want to do, or you always feel like you can't win, but you're moving towards your destiny, and you're gonna actually see things start to pan out. 555, I think you guys have been through a long cycle where you just feel like you couldn't win, and you're just very frustrated because you're just like, what else can I do? I'm trying my best, Alice. I'm trying my best, angels. I'm listening to you guys. I'm doing what you're telling me to do. I'm healing. I'm helping people. I'm going through awakenings. I'm frustrated. I'm mad. I'm working out. I'm doing everything right. You know, but you're just saying, okay, things are gonna be, hold your vision still. This is your destiny. Don't worry. It's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. You just may get a little overwhelmed from time to time. Sometimes you guys just need a good cry. Honestly, 555. I know. I always tell you guys I'm a Cancer rising, but I'm an Aquarius. My Venus is Capricorn. My Moon is in Virgo. Okay, your girl sometimes forgets. Oh, maybe I just need a good cry. Like, some nights I just cry. It's okay to be sad about things in the world that are happening that are hurtful. It's okay to be upset, to be discouraged, because a lot of these things could feel that way. A lot of times we're conditioned to just operate from so much fear and negativity and resentment from each other. But you guys' resentment does not come from a dark place. It just comes from the fact that you're so passionate about caring about people, and you just want them to be able to hear you and see what you see because you love them so much. And I get that, 555, but you're a spiritual teacher, so you are going to be someone, no matter what line of work you're in, that gets the information first. And sometimes you got to handle it with care. 555. There's some things that I've been told and seen, I'm not just gonna flat out say when I know people are not ready to see it. Sometimes I'll talk about it more with people, or I'll do some research, or I'll try to get some facts and stuff. But 555, I feel that you're at a place where you know a lot right now, and maybe you can't share it too much, or you can't talk about it too much, or on top of that, you have been and you feel like it's just not getting you anywhere. But what I do see is that as for what you want, you are getting what you want. Yeah, sensitivity. I also feel 555, you guys just have been working towards trying to manifest and doing everything right that you feel like you're being divinely guided to do. Change the scenery. Rebel. Celebrate you. Clean up your mess. Just laugh. It's not. What are the angels trying to say here? Change the scenery. Trust your gut. Try again later. Focus on what's more important, and do not put all your eggs in one basket. Kind of funny, in 444, I was talking about, you know, being multi-dimensional and being here to do a lot of different things. So I think 555, maybe some of you guys are frustrated with like some line of work you're in, and you feel like you're trying your best, doing everything, being everything, but you feel like you're not moving forward. There's probably just other things that you're meant to redirect your attention to. Or like I was saying in 555, you also watch 444, where I was talking about that you just don't feel like you're in alignment right now. The people not listening, maybe you're meant to move in a different direction or be around different people, because I do feel that, like, don't let pride get in your way. Like, some of you guys are super frustrated, but instead of getting frustrated, maybe, you know, I feel like take some time out to see like, okay, what can I do to make myself feel better right now? What direction can I be moving in to make myself feel better? What do I really want? Ask for what you want, like 555. Maybe there's just something that you guys are not seeing yet that is going to be coming in and helping you guys out. There's a few things I'm seeing for you guys. Feelings, yeah, honestly, 555. Some of you guys just have a lot of feelings and you're carrying and you're just frustrated because it's like you've been kind of taught to repress a lot of these things and to repress a lot of your opinions and to repress a lot about who you are is speaking about things. And I feel that honestly, 555, you guys just have a lot of feelings and sometimes you just need to let it out. You need to cry. You need to like be okay with the fact that shit's gonna hurt sometimes. That people are not gonna be able to hear you sometimes, but just know that whatever it is you're doing, you are on the right path. I see that your destiny is with the fixed moon in destiny. Honestly, 555, I feel like your destiny is kind of fixed here. Perfect timing, spiritual teacher, fixed destiny. I'm seeing what they're saying now. They're saying that, okay, like when I was younger, it definitely was probably the most extent of frustration I felt and anger because number one, I was someone who always valued like morals and things, and I was young, so I couldn't really do much about it, and it's not like I was very popular growing up because I was a weird person and I didn't fit in, and I was having a lot of awakenings and I was told I was crazy. It was a very frustrating existence for your girl Alice when I was younger, you know. And it's not that it got easier, at least when I was able to change the scenery when I wanted to. But some of you guys who are young or in environments, or you're stuck in environments where it's like, oh my god, like I can't even do anything right now, you know? But I feel that you're being brought in that environment for a reason. So instead of feeling stuck somewhere, just know that you're actually being like moved accordingly in the right pace for you, for what you need to learn. And sometimes like I feel what could be perceived as being stuck is actually being protected still, 555, till the right time to strike. And I feel that there's some kind of cycle that you guys been going through that has frustrated you so much, but you're at the end of it though, 555. So maybe you're about to change the scenery, like make a move. Maybe something's about to take off, a new opportunity is coming, something really good is gonna come that's gonna regain your confidence and your success. But until then, every day do things that you enjoy just so you can regain that sense of self-love and control. Because I feel 555, there's just been a feeling of lack of control over things going on in your life, or people controlling you, or people could like you not be able to be heard, and you feeling like you want to cry and overwhelmed. Like, and I feel that you guys can remain in your confidence and your power, and just know that you're being divinely guided at the right timing, and your destiny, again, it's fixed, right? So I feel as though with your imagination and what you really want for your life, and ideally how you see things going, it can still move in that direction. But I feel that it's always gonna be frustrating to be aware, to be awake, and to be someone that has a revolutionary mind and who is in tune with things that go on a level that is just it's just crazy. 555, you are extremely psychic and intuitive, and that is a very frustrating existence. 555, I'm actually validating that experience for you guys because I feel like people don't talk about it enough. They may romanticize being psychic, being a healer, but what it really is a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, like because you're feeling everything and knowing everything, and you're feeling stuck, and it's just you, and it's just only one you, and you're seeing all oppression, you're seeing pain, you're seeing torture, you're seeing all these things going on, you're seeing TikTok, you can't do nothing, you're trying to speak, no one's listening. But just know, 555, that you are being brought to this awareness for a reason. It's not that your angels just torture you with this knowledge and just say, oh, good luck out there, you know. That's not it. You're actually being brought into this knowledge for a reason. Just like I always say, when I used to suffer when I was younger because I felt like I was crazy and all these things, but then I made my YouTube channel, and then I realized there's thousands of you guys that feel the same way. People still in my immediate surroundings don't understand, but you guys do. So I just want to say that, like, if you have big goals and dreams, to be heard, to be seen, to be noticed, that doesn't make you someone narcissistic or someone that is wrong or bad. Maybe people made you feel that way, but if you guys have confidence in what you're saying and doing, in things that you feel can make a positive impact in your life and others, there's a reason for it. So don't get frustrated. Don't get frustrated in your situation. I feel that you're going to be finding success, guys, and that's what your angels want you to know. But maybe some things had to come to an end before you can get there. I feel that, yeah, some of you guys just want the reassurance that things are going to work out, and they are. That's what you're coming to this reading for. But I feel that, honestly, the main message here for 555 is that you guys are extremely psychic, intuitive, gifted, and in tune, and smart. So your existence is going to be super frustrating when you just feel like there's childish people making decisions for you and your life, whether it be parent figures, authority figures, bosses, whatever, so religious groups, if you have to be in that environment at that time period. So if you guys are younger, you can't make those decisions for yourself, but just know when the timing is right, you'll be able to do what you need to do. And for those that are more like in the energy where you don't feel like so much as held back or down, but you feel like you've been working so hard and it's not paying off, I feel like your angels are saying be patient. It's really just about timing for all of it. Right now, you guys are a little foggy because you're emotionally overwhelmed by just being this light all the time and trying to spread your light and just laugh. Like sometimes you guys, sometimes being in this level of awareness can be frustrating. That's why it's important to get grounded, spend time with people who are outside of even some of these things that you're experiencing. Or some of you guys too as well. Like I like to say that, I'm heavy into spirituality, into human rights, into social issues. Like I care so much that it kills me, guys. Honestly, it does, because I just want to always do the most to help people. But that's why I make connections and friendships to people that I can just have fun with, good vibes. I like to go out, I like to party. Like I like to just enjoy my life and try to get my mind off things from time to time, because I'm only one person, and to be always so aware and awake is a very hard existence. And that's why I am very pro, like if you want to go have a drink and enjoy your life and get your mind off things, laugh, watch a comedy show, whatever. Like if you want to do something fun, go ahead and do it. And I'm not about shaming other people for what they do to enjoy their life, what they do to have fun too. Because the way that you are is that way for a reason. And I was trying to talk about that in pile number 333. Like maybe there's some things you guys still want to do, but you feel like you can't do it. But when the timing is right, you'll be able to do it. All right, what else do you guys want to say here? Let's wrap this up. Agent or manager. Yeah, 555. Maybe there's something you guys want to go after and do, but you just haven't met that right person there. And I'm kind of hearing that one song, like, Teacher's Pet, if I'm so special, why am I secret? Like, you may always hear your angels, or even from videos, or just your own acknowledgement of your spiritual gifts, that you're special, and you are. And if you're saying, if I'm special, why is my life shit? I get it, 555. If I'm so special, why is no one listening to me? Because it's not time yet, 555, or you haven't met the right person to put you in that position where you need to be. I see as well some of you guys who have gifts and talents and skills. They're like waiting for the right person to come in to help you, because your talent and your gift and your skill is so precious that they want to make sure you're not taken advantage of. Like some people in high spaces, they will take advantage of someone who's talented and gifted for their own benefit. Especially some of you guys, you may feel like you want to be on this high level of success and seen, but if you're really young, you just want to make sure you're on a level of maturity and a level of self-awareness and self-love that you're able to handle that attention, success, so on and so forth. So just know that your destiny is fixed, guys, for the right people, situation, right time. And so that's why some of you guys too, when you listen to certain spiritualists where they're like, bad things are happening because you're manifesting it, or you're not getting what you want because you're being negative. Like it's not that. 505, it really isn't, believe me, because you guys just realize that maybe things are just the way this way for a reason. I actually feel like the main reason is that you're not done with your awakening yet, and also your angels want you to focus on day-to-day people that you could trust, situations that you enjoy, a lifestyle that's healthiest for you and your gifts, more personal self-care before they really blow you up to the success that you are meant to have, or the attention that you're meant to have. The days you're receiving are answered prayers, even the awareness that you guys are in. Vulnerability. Yeah, again, you guys are only one person and you're vulnerable because you are a light worker and a healer, so your angels keep you protected. I always talk about this too. Also 555, some of you guys really want to manifest a soulmate, right? The right partner for you. And from a young age, I always wanted to date and all those things, and I felt like that was something that was blocked off from me. I didn't really have my first karmic real one until I've had people come in and out, but until I was 22, and I felt like I was kind of like a late bloomer in that sense. Wasn't really popular in school, didn't date anyone in my town. It wasn't until I was outside of my town that I started to date people, because I just didn't relate to those people. And also those people just weren't for me. So it's 555. I feel like that's kind of it. Like some of you guys may feel you're young and you want to date and it's not happening yet, or you want that career takeoff, it's not happening yet, or you have an awareness of something and no one's not listening yet. But it's about timing here, 555. That's what angels are saying, and your dreams are still going to be a reality. You're gonna get the opportunity, right people, right situation. I hope that makes sense, guys. So sometimes when I channel in, it's a whole lot of information coming at me and I'm trying to articulate it. But one thing for sure, your passion is not anger, it's not from a bad place, it's just more of frustration and hurt, paired with awareness and passion too. And the day too, because people always ask me too when I'm frustrated and I'm speaking about these things, why are you so angry? And I've been a person that's full of a lot of passion. I always say I'm not angry, I'm passionate. And your passion is there for a reason. There would be no other reason to be passionate about something. But yeah, I feel that if you weren't meant to move in that direction, detox time. Yeah, you guys are still in a detoxing energy. I really sense for 555 the end of a tough cycle. Okay, so I think you guys are at the end of it. There's going to be some sort of shift or change coming in, and I feel that we have this revolutionary energy for you guys. Some of you guys really want to make changes, start a revolution, really make your impact, make your kabao in the world. But your angels saying it starts with you first. We want to make sure you are in the right, safest position with the best people, best knowledge, and best support you can get to move in this direction, whether it be that soulmate for you or that agent, that manager, whatever it is that, you know, they needed you guys to be at a certain awareness, 110%. Yep. And I feel that some of you, you know, you just didn't fit in growing up, and that's an energy that you guys will always kind of experience. But for that being said, there's so many people in this world that didn't fit in, but they go off to do huge things. And I feel 555, some of you are just younger and you're still so frustrated, you don't fit in, or you don't feel popular, and you have these big goals and dreams that you're like, if I can't get people in my town to like me or listen to me, how am I gonna get people all over the world? Well, what if I told you that you're not meant to be like those people for a reason? Those people are nothing like you. They're never gonna leave that circle where you're meant to be outside of that circle. You know what I'm saying, 555? There's a reason. You're an individual for a reason. Marriage, I feel like you guys will have a soulmate too. Some of you guys, it's about finding that right person, timing, and you first have to find your power and find yourself truly before I think some of these things are going to take off. But or some of you guys, a soulmate has to do with some of these things you want to do. Admit your true feelings to yourself. Yeah. Debt paid off. Affirmations. Yeah. You got the power. Yeah. I feel like you guys have been manifesting like crazy. Affirmations, all these things. You're like, why is it not working? I've been trying to get this for 6 years, you know? But just know it's about timing, guys. It really is, okay? You're doing everything right. Things are going to start coming together. And I see as well with the star there that it's kind of like you guys feel like you have that star quality I've been talking about, but you're kind of blocked off from really shining. But I feel like it's just a form of protection while you go through these changes, these awakenings, and your frustration, guys, don't worry. I feel like it's actually very valid to just be frustrated when you're so aware of things going on, or aware that things are not moving forward, that you feel powerless. But you're not powerless, you're actually protected, okay? I am in my power, okay? 555, I want you to affirm that. And I'm here to do big things, okay? Because you guys are. Take no offense. Yeah, 555, I feel like people are pissing you off lately. But stick with whatever it is you guys still believe, your mindset, you know? I feel like you're meant to be this way for a reason. And like I always said, there was a girl, you know, 17 years old, angry as hell, 14 years old, 11 years old, young little Alice. I wish I could tell her the things that I'm telling you guys now. So, you know, the part of my purpose, it may not be my full purpose 100%. Before I was super, you know, into the feminism and woke up to that, it was before that I felt like part of my reason for being here was to be that voice for you guys that I wish I had, because growing through awakenings and being aware and being very frustrated, it could be very depressing, 555, but you're not alone on your journey. I'm here with other light workers, right? I'm trying to affirm that. I'm here with other light workers. I'm here to make a difference. I am not powerless. Okay? Take bite-sized steps. Yeah, some of you guys, you just have big goals and dreams and it's overwhelming, right? And it's just one step at a time, guys. Cheers. Some of you guys, like I always say, you're wondering why you don't blow up overnight. It's because you wouldn't be able to handle that energy. 555, you're sensitive, okay? You're just saying we're helping you take the steps you need to. If you're on pause, it's because you're going through some healing, awareness, some changes. Don't worry about that. You're not stuck. You're not wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. Some of you guys, yeah, it's not an emergency. Some of you guys just may feel super like panicked or stressed, but you'll make it through. And you're just saying beware of fear mongering and stuff that could be like in the communities and spiritual communities, TikTok, all those things. Don't be consuming so much fear-based content. Of course, awareness is good, education is good, but you guys are more than aware right now about everything you've been aware. So I feel that surrender right now, and then you'll know when it's time to take action. 10th house, reputation. Then we have the sun. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys, it really comes down to the fact that you really want to be seen and noticed because you want to live your purpose, your dream. And I feel you're heading in that direction, and the success that you want is coming and it's on the way. And I feel that you guys just had to go through a little bit more awakenings and growth before you can get there. But again, I feel like detox. Yeah, you guys are detoxing people and energy, but I feel that if you're ending this cycle right now and you're going to be moving into a new one. Yep, courage and chakra cleansing. Yeah, right now you guys should be focused on cleansing some of this energy that, you know, some of you guys are just still a little hurt from past things, and that could be what's frustrating you. So let it, you know, do what you need to do. Work out, cry, talk about it with someone you're close to, vent about in the comment section what's pissing you off. What's pissing you off, 555, open form down there. I read mostly all the comments, by the way, on this channel, guys. I really care about like what I do here, and I care about you guys. You guys have been through one of the toughest seasons of your life. You're interested in connect with nature, and just know that some of you guys may have money problems. It's going to work out, guys. You may feel super stuck, but you were just put on pause because certain things were meant to play out a certain way. You're going to start gaining direction again. You guys have been very loyal to your vision, what you're here to do, and you're going to be rewarded for that. You guys may want to check out my Saturn reading because I feel this could be relevant. Some of you guys who are younger, maybe your late 20s, or some of you guys, I feel like there's more than one Saturn, so maybe your second Saturn return, or this Saturn retrograde is what's going to be blessing you guys right now. But healing is really your main focus right now before you move forward, just so you guys can be at your strongest to get to move towards your purpose. It all starts with you guys first. And I feel when you first become aware of things, a lot of people get frustrated about what goes on around them, but actually a lot of it is starts with you guys kind of like seeing how you were mistreated and healing from that first before you move to the next step. And you're still a little bit actively teaching and healing yourself. Like you're learning about how to heal yourself, and then also like you guys want to move into this like new you guys want to move in this new direction, but I feel as though you're still healing yourself while you're doing it. Does that make sense? 555, long day for me. Self-forgiveness. Yeah, some of you guys are so hard on yourself. But you're already doing such a great job and you're doing the best that you could do. Time to get creative. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys too, you're in a process of making a lot of creations and you're going to be putting them out there later. Or some of your creations that you worked on in the past, they're going to be put out there or more successful later on. Law of attraction. Yeah, I feel that your law of attraction is working, guys. But again, use the law of attraction sometimes to just like lift your energy from day to day. You know, you can't control everything. I feel that you guys have been doing a whole lot of manifesting. So you're just saying it's all coming, relax. And things are going to start flowing to you guys. You're doing a lot of healing. And yeah, I feel like you guys are just my truth seekers, my spiritual people, my people who truly are humanitarians. And you're just frustrated that things are not moving forward or moving in the direction you want them to. But you're actually headed towards a victory, guys. That's what your angels are saying. So keep that in mind. You guys just want a reassurance you're on the right path and this is it. And validation of some of the things you're experiencing. Yeah, you guys just had to send some people off your path. Or some people had to be removed, I feel like, as well. But I just see you guys, or you had to complete a transformation as well. So all of the above. So I see that you guys are transforming, and yeah, anything you guys have done or cut people off is for the right reasons. Just know that. So I do hope you guys like this message. Stay optimistic. Some of you guys are just still healing from these family issues and, you know, you're frustrated, but I feel that you guys will be able to move away from these issues. And the first step was awareness about some of the things in your own life, the people in your own life, which can be very frustrating. But moving forward, you guys have cleared the way, and I see you guys just maintaining a healthy lifestyle, and your destiny is unfolding as we speak. I see you guys moving in the right direction. Affirmations is there. So I see you guys working at it. It's working. Admit your true feelings to yourself. And I see debt paid off. Yeah. What do you want to say about that? For the Alchemist. 7th house. Yeah, I feel 555 that the Emperor. Yeah, 555. I feel like you guys probably had to end some significant relationships or connections, or you've been brought to an awareness that has been kind of hurtful. So it's okay to feel that. Yeah, I feel like you guys are just very much healing from somebody or people or situations or a system that hurt you guys, you know, that was supposed to help you. And I feel the 6 of Pentacles there, and the Queen of Wands, your angels are going to say you're still going to get everything you need and deserve. And I definitely see money coming in 555. Someone definitely had to be removed, or something had to be removed before you get this blessing, or something. You had to be made aware of something before you get these blessings and this destiny to really truly pop off. So you guys are in the process of that. I think you guys already have gone through the motions. So now things are going to start happening. Because I just feel like some of you guys are just like feeling like giving up, or feeling like, well, you've been saying it's going to happen. How come it hasn't happened yet? It's going to happen, okay? Victory is coming. Beloved one. Yeah, I feel like you guys, some of you guys, like it's about a soulmate. Like you had to really learn the reality of certain people or dating or situations to really, you had to learn some lessons before you found that right person. It's always about timing. 555. You're being set up for your dream life. And it's manifesting. Accept heaven's help. Sometimes the removal of people, situations, and the awareness is heaven helping you find that right person. Just like me, when I lost kind of hope in dating because I became so aware to a lot of you know, what goes on as far as misogyny and just being a powerful, you know, female, and how hard it was for me to realize, oh my God, these people are not liking this because I'm a girl. It was really shocking for me, and I was like, maybe not want to date, and I was just like, damn. But the angels are saying that, like, if you went through those motions, like, it's because they want you to find someone who's not like that. So you had to wake up to all the people that were, so you can get them out of the way. Does that make sense? 555. Energy like that, you know. Sometimes to move in the right direction, you have to be aware of what's wrong. To learn what love is, you have to learn what love isn't, and that's very painful. But that's the most healing process and the most rewarding you'll ever go through, to really face the truth. And a lot of people just can't do that. 555. So you guys are letting go of people that you have tried to help see the truth, because in a way, by you guys being in relationships with people that you had tried so hard to help them see the truth, it was almost like you guys were not seeing the truth of that person and their inability to want to see it, you know? So you guys are releasing those people. It was also like you guys releasing the part of yourself that wasn't ready yet. Does that make sense? So you guys are gonna have good things coming in. I see, honestly, soulmate for a lot of you guys, healing, and your career taking off or your destiny taking off. Do hope you guys like that message. Bye, guys.